Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Marcus Rosa, aka Mazuma TV, back at y'all with another live. Man, I hope everybody's having a blessed, beautiful, positive, productive night. I hope y'all having a great day overall, man. We got some things that we currently need to discuss going on in the boxing world. If y'all can hit the like button as soon as y'all come in, that'll be very much appreciated. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's in the building so far. We got some things that we need to discuss. We're gonna talk about Edgar, the chosen one, I guess you would say, Berlanga, pulling off the cherry pick of the motherfucking year. Y'all heard me right. Edgar Berlanga pulling off the cherry pick of the year. We're going to explain why, and we're going to expose the hypocrisy behind Edgar Berlanga and how, he fooling everybody. He trying to fool everybody, but what he doing at the end of the day is fooling his motherfucking self. You feel what I'm saying? Then we're going to talk about Luis Nery slapping the dog shit out of Kyonosuke Kameda, whatever the fuck his name is. If I slaughtered it, I slaughtered it. You see what I'm saying? But that shit needs to be talked about because that was one of the most gangster moments in boxing history. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's in the building so far. My first comment of the motherfucking day, my boy Agent 007 says salute to Mazuma and the nation. Salute, my brother. Salute. Coffee Plant, he said, Mazuma, what up, baby? What's going on, Coffee Plant? Shout out to my boy. I need to get my man Agent 007 a wrench. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can get my boy Agent 007 a wrench. Do he already got one? I know he a member, but I don't know if he got a wrench, though. Yeah. We're going to do that. We're going to get that boy a wrench. Shout out to my boy Agent 007 in the motherfucking building. Forever dedicated. He said the chef with this boxing talk. Absolutely, my brother. Salute. I appreciate the positive words. Coffee Plant said, how you day? It was cool. You know what I mean? Just regular shit. You know what I mean? Work, gym. You know what I'm saying? This girl being a damn Second, I was just playing. But no, today was chilling. Shout out to my boy Lorenzo. He said Berlanga. Yeah, we definitely gonna talk about that. Marissa said, oh, shout out to Marissa. What's going on? Marissa, she said, what's up? How you doing? I already done told y'all, man. I hope you doing well, Marissa. Thank you for coming by and always checking in on your boy. Uso Joe said salute Mazuma, fly Eagles fly. Yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. They whooped the dog shit out of Kansas City, man. That shit was crazy. I was expecting the Eagles to win just because of how phenomenal they've been playing, especially defensively. But the way that they did Mahomes, man, I ain't going to lie. I was kind of disappointed in Mahomes' performance. I thought that he was going to give us more to be shook about or have anxiety about. That was a thorough ass whooping. You know what I mean? Kansas City did a good job neutralizing, Saquon Barkley's attack, you know what I mean, cutting off what he does well, but they couldn't stop the pass plays, man. Jalen Hurts was on the motherfucking roll. He had one interception, but they turned the defense, thank God, bailed Jalen Hurts out of that situation. And he continued the ball, bro. He balled, man. He outplayed that man. He outplayed Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? Mahomes looked overwhelmed. He looked like his confidence went down the drain fairly quickly, bro. You know how they say, like, it ain't over till it's over? I've always had that mentality, especially when you're going up against a serious threat. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, that shit, it was already looking bad. Like, going into halftime and it's 24-0, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. You feel me? But no, it was a great performance by Philly, bro. But I know we're not here to talk about that. So let's get into what y'all came here for. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Anonymous, what up? Damn, my boy got the membership badge and the wrench. My boy decorated over there. Salute. Wine on a Monday. No, that's iced tea, my brother. I don't drink wine. You know what I'm saying? I don't indulge in liquor. You know what I mean? It ain't really my thing. My girl be having me trying mimosas and shit, but I don't be drinking. You know what I mean? Kansas City was expecting the Eagles to run the ball more, and they ran the ball. Saquon just couldn't be himself. They completely neutralized that game, but they made a great adjustment with change adapting and just running off of the pass plays. Jalen Hurts rushed a couple times, which they wasn't really expecting too much, and he was able to get a good amount of yards doing that. And Saquon, he played the receiving part. You know what I'm saying? So they made some great adjustments offensively. Defensively, they were completely destroying Kansas City. They had no answers. And Mahomes was flustered, man. He was flustered. He looked like he never been there before. Or at least he ain't never felt no shit like that. You feel me? So he said, who's still your members? Let me see. Let me see who's still my members. Let me shout them out real quick. You know what I mean? My members, I have 3 members. My boy J Cash, Karma Serene, and Notes. Wait, is that? Hold on. Yeah, so I got 4 members. J Cash, Karma Serene, Notes, and then my boy Agent 007. You know what I mean? So shout out to the 4 members of the channel. Man, I would love to get to 10. If we could get at least 10, that'd be dope, man. You know what I mean? It ain't that much, y'all. I mean, if y'all really fuck with the channel, y'all be on here every day, y'all converse with y'all boy. I mean, that'd be dope. That'd be dope to have. But they had a good game plan for Saquon, but I think that they slept on the other variables. I think they underestimated the Eagles in terms of being able to make adjustments. It seemed like the only thing they was prepared for was Saquon. You know what I mean? It's like, did y'all only think Saquon made an impact on the game? Because Philly is really well-rounded when you really look at it. But I'm not a football analyst, so let's get into the boxing talk, man. I really want to cook on Edgar Berlanga's stupid ass. You feel what I'm saying? This dude is absolutely the definition. This man, look, we got 10 people in the building. It is what it is. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. We got 11 likes. Salute, salute, salute. Let's get the algorithm on the up, y'all. Let's get the algorithm on the up. So listen, man. Edgar Berlanga, man, this shit is absolutely disgusting. You feel what I mean? I'm going to bring up the news for y'all to see because I'm not making this shit up at all. This is what his promoter is putting out there, Matchroom Boxing. It says, the chosen one returns. Edgar Berlanga bounces back March 15th against Jonathan Gonzalez Ortiz. And this is the poster right here. This motherfucker got a face tat of some boxing gloves. Not only that, the nigga got a little bit of white on the beard. You see what I'm saying? Oh, shit. But my boy undefeated. You feel what I'm saying? Edgar Berlanga going up against an undefeated nobody. But that's not what pisses me off. You feel what I'm saying? This dude, Edgar Berlanga, was running around here telling everybody how he a Puerto Rican star. You know what I'm saying? He telling everybody that, I mean, he got a hit list. Edgar Berlanga said he got a hit list, people. Y'all remember that hit list? Let me see if I can pull that hit list up. I think he posted it on Twitter. Let me see if I can pull that up. Edgar Berlanga told everybody that would listen what his hit list was. Let me see. There we go. He said, after my March 8th fight, which ended up being March 15th, these are the next 6 fights that I want in no particular order. Line them up for me. Jaime Munguia, which I just seen Jaime Munguia doing defense drills with Canelo Alvarez. Ain't that shit crazy? Jamal Charlo, Caleb Plant, Shiraz, referring to Hamza, of course. Canelo rematch, bro. You think you worthy of a Canelo rematch after you did what you did, cuz? And Diego Pacheco, you know what I'm saying, who just came off of a spectacular victory against Steven Nelson. Now, there's been a lot of feedback in the comments, especially from people who actually fighters, and Diego Pacheco was one of them. Diego Pacheco is laughing. at Edgar Berlanga. And I'm laughing right along with Diego Pacheco, man. I see exactly what's going on. This dude, Edgar Berlanga, how the fuck? And listen, you said after your fight on March 8th, whatever, lined up them 6 dudes and shit like that. But how can you even have the audacity to call out those quality names? And you coming back against a guy that nobody knows. Not only that, let's take a look at Jonathan. What's his name? Jonathan Gonzalez Ortiz. Let's take a look at his box rec, and I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna put it up here for y'all to see. Because this is this something that's very eye grabbing on the on his resume. You feel what I'm saying? Now, Jonathan Gonzalez Ortiz is a middleweight, so I'm assuming he's moving up to the 168-pound limit to face Edgar Berlanga. He's from San Juan, Puerto Rico. So this is Puerto Rico versus Puerto Rico, and it's going down in Florida, right? Which there's a lot of Puerto Ricans, which I'm so confused as to why Edgar Berlanga is the co-main event. You just came off a fight in Canelo Alvarez in your last fight. You were bragging about how you a Puerto Rican star, Wepa, Paquelo Sepa, and all this bullshit. And you happen to be on Ammo Williams undercard, nigga. Ammo Williams? That's who you let a headline above you? Not no Canelo Alvarez, not no Gervonta Davis, not any of them dudes. Ammo Williams? That's who you let a headline after you just came off of a Canelo Alvarez pay-per-view. That shit just goes to show that Edgar Berlanga is not who the fuck he think he is. If that is not a reality check, I don't know what is. The only thing I can think of that's worse than that is Brian Norman Jr. fighting on Michaela Mayer undercard. Wow, he's a fucking world champion. But anyways, that wasn't, and I'm not speaking from a misogynistic standpoint. It's just, you had the opportunity to headline Wells Fargo. You end up on a women's undercard. Take it for what it is, man. Y'all can consider it whatever y'all want, but y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. You feel what I'm saying? So let's take a look. Let me actually share the screen for y'all to see exactly who this guy is. And this is a weird looking motherfucker. Hold up. Is this nigga like, I'm looking at this dude picture right here. What's going on? Like, is half his face got white hair? Is this nigga like half albino or some shit? What's going on? Let me zoom in real quick. What's going on? What is this? What's this nigga? So this nigga just normal on the left side, then on the right side, he white. I mean, on the right side, he white. Anyways, let me zoom out real quick. I don't want to be all up in board mid and shit like that. But this is Jonathan Gonzalez Ortiz, people. I know y'all haven't heard of dude. I mean, y'all got to tell me that. But let's take a look through this guy's record because he is an undefeated fighter. So, of course, Edgar Berlanga is going to use that to sell, the fight. It is what it is. Eddie Hearn going to do the same shit. Let me see. Let me actually see the comments before I get into this. My boy Low Nose Boxer said Tank must be laughing now because Edgar on a preliminary to the George Kambosos card. I thought Ammo was headliner. What you mean? Reef Hound says, I never seen a Canelo opponent fight on the undercard after they finish headlining with him. Yeah, I ain't see Jaime Munguia do that. I ain't see Caleb Plant do that. I don't know. Shit confusing, cuz. I don't really know. Wait, was Caleb Plant headline for the Darrell fight? Caleb Plant actually fought on a couple undercards, I think, after the Canelo fight. Let me see. No, he was actually the main event. He was the main event for Darrell. Benavidez, of course. He was a headline. I think he only served the undercard to Canelo. Caleb Plant was only an undercard for Canelo, which is, understandable. But regardless, yeah, Berlanga ain't the star he thought he was. Yeah, bro, there's got to be a little bit of a humbling experience for Berlanga, but knowing how arrogant these dudes are, of course they're gonna, disregard it and act like, it ain't real. I hope one of the media guys question him like, Man, you just fought on a pay-per-view with Canelo Alvarez, and now you're on Ammo Williams undercard. How does this feel? You're this big Puerto Rican star. You had a 12-man parade, and now you're on Ammo Williams undercard. How do you feel about that? This nigga said that Tank can't go to Puerto Rico. That nigga, and listen, I don't be ever defending Tank. Y'all know I don't fuck with Tank all like that, but this nigga try to ban Tank from Puerto Rico like he's somebody. And them Puerto Ricans won't even come out for him to be a headline in Florida. Get the fuck out of here with that stupid shit, cuz. The fuck, man, you fighting this nigga right here, cuz. Jonathan Gonzalez Ortiz, ranked #1 in Puerto Rico. Ooh, ranked #1 in the world at middleweight. A 35-year-old man that goes by the name Mantaquilla. Okay. Let's look through this man box rank. Hold on. A debut 1-7, 1-2, 5-3, 5-3, 1-10, 2-3, 10-2, 12-3, 12-17. God damn, 13-5, 13-17, 12-2, 26-6. Okay. Hold on. He got 37-1. Okay. Derek Ennis. Hold on. Who this? He fought Jerron Ennis' brother. Oh shit, he fought Pooh. Okay, he beat Pooh. Okay. He got a majority decision against Boots' brother. Okay. Listen, I ain't about to ever shit on Pooh. Pooh was a hell of a fighter. If y'all know I watched him come up when I was a young boy. You feel me? But hold up now. He had one more fight in 2013, another fight in 2014. Then this motherfucker retires for 10 years. Check it right there. Look, from 2014 to 2024, cuz. This nigga retired when I was in 10th grade. Came back when I was a father in his fucking mid-20s. This nigga left when I was 16. Came back when I was 26. What the fuck? And you fought a 5-23 in DR. Then fought a 14-5. And now you're about to fight Edgar Berlanga. Jesus Christ. That nigga came off of a 10-year layoff. The nigga had to be booked. He had to be booked. He must have did some bad shit. You know what I mean? Sat his ass down for a little bit and was like, oh, I'm back. I still feel young. I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Niggas come out of jail and start moving their shoulders and shit. Oh, yeah, I'm back, man. I'm 50, but I feel like I'm 21 years old. Oh, that's the type time he on. That's who Edgar Berlanga fighting. You feel me? This half albino nigga with the black hair on the right side and the white hair on the left side. You feel what I'm saying? This nigga got a motherfucking fresh bulldog pattern on his face. And this is the nigga that's about to fight Edgar Berlanga. Edgar Berlanga just put out a whole hit list. But he said, after my fight, I want to fight Jaime Munguia, Hamza Shiraz, Canelo rematch, Jamal Charlo, Caleb Plant, Diego Pacheco. But first, I'm going to fight this nigga that's coming off of a 10-year layoff. Yo, Lo, we trying to figure out the same shit. How is Ammo the main event? The last time I seen this nigga Ammo, he was shadow boxing with a fucking foxtail. That nigga is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. That's the nigga that you gonna have headline in the card that you supposed to be on. Bro, you Mr. Puerto Rico. What Don can you say? Viva Puerto Rico. You was over here you over here waving that motherfucking flag. You about to fight in Florida where I think like the third most Puerto Ricans come out of Florida in the United States. I think it's New York, Philly, and I think Florida is right there. So let me see. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm saying the right shit. Oh, hold up. The states with the largest Puerto Rican populations are Florida, New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. They named it. Over 38% of statewide Puerto Ricans live in just 2 states, namely Florida and New York. Florida actually has the highest Puerto Rican population. So, Edgar Berlanga, you're a Puerto Rican man. You're a Puerto Rican man. Listen, Cigar Talk, I understand he got to get back in the win column, but, come on, dog. You just came off of fighting the number one super middleweight in the world, and you coming back to this? It's not like you coming off of a long layoff. You just fought in September. October, November, December, January, February. It's not that long. Well, it'll be a 6-month layoff, but motherfuckers fight every 6 months anyway. This is who you coming back against? Now, there's much better solutions, and you moving up the dude in weight. You feel what I'm saying? So you obviously looking for you looking for a tune-up. You know what I mean? It's not like Edgar Berlanga got knocked out. He took some punishment, but it ain't like he got knocked out, put on a highlight reel. So he not confident in himself, and he looking for something to get his confidence back. No, Edgar Berlanga seemed pretty confident. This nigga walked away with that Canelo check and was celebrating like he won. Had niggas on scooters and motorcycles and dirt bikes celebrating him in Puerto Rico with Fat Joe leaning back in a motherfucking Polaris. That's what niggas was doing. That's what niggas was doing. So if you want to get back in the win column, cool. But actually fight somebody that's, he ain't even got to be the best super middleweight in the world. He don't even gotta be top 10. At least let it be somebody that we actually know. You feel what I mean? On some real shit, if we being honest, like if we really being honest, I would have settled for the Gabe Rosado fight. Because we was hearing all about that. Supposedly he's supposed to fight Gabe Rosado in Puerto Rico and all this shit. I'd have still shitted on him for the Gabe Rosado job, but at least we know what Gabe Rosado gonna come with. At least we know who Gabe Rosado is. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Slime with the Cash App. He said Berlanga gonna call out Low after his fight. Yeah, he gonna call out Low Nose Boxing. Yeah. He gonna call out Low Nose Boxing after this John with Jonathan Gonzalez Ortiz. And this nigga a full-fledged Puerto Rican. He got 2 last names. You know what I'm saying? The mom and the dad didn't want to settle on who was gonna get the last name, so they just combined last names and shit. Pure Puerto Rican. You feel what I'm saying? But this nigga about to fight Low after the jaw. Yeah. So this is what he doing. And you can look through the super middleweight list and let's check. Let's actually look at the super middleweight rankings. And we could give him a winnable fight. We could definitely give him a winnable fight. He could have fought a fucking. Let me see. He could have fought a Steven Butler. I'm familiar with Steven Butler. Why he just don't fight him? You know what I mean? Like John Beck smoked him. Why don't you just come back and fight him? He considered a super middleweight now. See, like he could have did one of those. You know what I mean? Because at least at super middleweight, Steven Butler, he's not the best guy. Look, he got stopped all 5 times. He lost. But he's ranked in the top 40 at super middleweight. That would have been a fight that we probably would have still been like, who? But come on, dog. I think the most embarrassing part about this is that you call it like you Mr. Puerto Rico. You talking about how you the next Puerto Rican star and all this good shit. But you're not even headlining in the state that has the most Puerto Ricans in it. That's embarrassing, bro. Coming off of a pay-per-view against Canelo Alvarez. And how many pay-per-view sales did that do? They said that shit almost did 400K pay-per-view buys. They actually said that he might have did 650. They said they did 650,000 pay-per-view buys. So based off of that, you should automatically headline. But Amo Williams, a nigga who shadow box with a tail dangling from his ass crack. That's the nigga who that's the nigga who gonna be headlining over you, guys. That's the nigga who gonna be the nigga who shoved a tail down his backside, sticking out his pants. That's the nigga who gonna headline over Edgar Berlanga in the most dense and the most populated Puerto Rican state in the country. You know what I mean? That so I just wanted to talk about that, man. That shit is hilarious to me. Um, they gonna fight. It is what it is. We can't stop them from fighting, but I just gotta laugh at this type shit, bro. You fighting an undefeated nobody who's coming off of a 10-year layoff, 35 years old, not a contender to the division by any stretch of the imagination. What sanctioning body is he ranked in? He's a legit nobody. He's a legit nobody. And for you to have a hit list and you got all these top tier motherfuckers, and then you go to, and then instead of at least giving us somebody credible that we may actually know of, you give us this. I don't give a fuck if Edgar Berlanga Puerto Rican. I hold everybody accountable, Lo. You know this. Let me actually stop this screen right here. I'm gonna send the link to Lo because he got some jokes he want to get off. Let me see what Lo talking about. Let me see what Lo talking about. Where my battery at? All right, we are. The fight is not in PR, Coffee. It's in Florida. But what I'm telling you is Florida has the most Puerto Ricans. I thought it was New York, but apparently Florida has the most Puerto Ricans in the entire country. So you would think that Edgar Berlanga would headline it. He's on the card. No. Amo Williams is taking that over, bro. So that goes to show you who Eddie Hearn believes in more. If we keeping it 1,000, who he feels like investing his money into and actually building up to be a star or a world champion. That's what he on. Yo, Lo, you was in and then you left. He fighting for the WBC. Huele bicho. The WBC. Huele. The fucking WBO Charlatan world title. Yo, Lo, what up, baby?
Yo, man, they did my body dirty, man. They
Yeah?
might as well put it. They might as well put him on the undercard with Jose Vargas and the other Puerto Rican from Philly. What's his name? Um, the dude he was supposed to fight,
Brandon Pizarro.
Brandon Pizarro. That's nasty work, man. They did Edgar dirty. How they gonna put him on the undercard with main man that looked like Hasim Sharifi? Remember Hasim Sharif, the one that fought Tito when Tito came back after the Beehive loss, the bald headed dude with the
Yeah,
ponytail.
yeah,
That's what
yeah.
Ammo looked like, man.
Yo,
That's
Ammo,
crazy. That's
Ammo,
disrespect.
Ammo really be he shadow boxed with a foxtail in his ass crack. That shit is crazy to me.
Yo,
That's the
not
nigga.
even this. He's
That's the
not more
nigga.
known than Edgar Berlanga though. Come on, man. That's
He
disrespect,
not.
bro.
He not. I want to know the. I want to know the. I want to know the reasoning behind that. I would love to ask Eddie that shit. Shout out to my boy
Maybe
Lamento. He said WBC. They fighting for the WBC Pato Sucio title.
yo, homeboy must really be bad if they put him on. You know what I mean? Like even though homeboy's undefeated, homeboy probably was booked for like 10 joints, man. He was booked for like 10 joints. That's crazy.
Wait, he
That's
was booked for
crazy.
real?
Nah, I'm saying you said that he was going for 10 years, right? That's why I'm listening to your show.
Yeah, he no, somebody had wrote that shit in the let me see.
So they trying to sell this like Creed 3. When his homie was locked up and he came
Yeah,
out, he
yeah,
wanted to take his shine. Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? I mean, this gotta humble him because Edgar Berlanga owed the respect, even though he's popular, he's known and everything, but he was celebrating that loss like it was a win. And it wasn't even a moral victory like that. It's not like it was a close fight. Like truthfully,
I want to know why he was out for 10 years though. Did he just let me see. They're not saying what. Yeah, they're not saying what the reasoning is, but whatever. It is what it is. A ponytail in the booty pipe is crazy. Yeah, it's the type time Ammo be on. He went on a crack binge for 10 years. Yeah, Slime, that nigga fighting for the Chalatang world title. Yeah, yeah. This nigga fighting for the WBC Wele Bicho world title. That's fucking hilarious. Coffee player said Berlanga ran up on low. Oh no, he ain't run up on low. Come on, don't do that. Berlanga fighting the cartel member. Damn. That's how you look at Puerto Ricans. We part of the cartel like the Mexicans. That's what you saying? Yeah, I remember. Yeah. Coffee player. I remember that. He remember the nigga said he was dreaming about Canelo. Yeah, I remember that. I wonder if he dreamt about being on Ammo undercard. Yeah, man. I dream
so you
about.
can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you right now.
Oh, yeah. No, because I was under the bridge. There was no reception right there.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, man. They should have gave Berlanga Gabe Rosado would have been a great fight for him.
That's what I just said. I was like, yo, on some real shit, I would have settled for the Gay Rosado fight. I
Yeah,
mean,
Gabe Rosado.
we
They could
know.
have they could have gave him, man, shit. This might sound crazy. Then Triple G out, bring Triple G back. Give him a payday. Triple G, come on, man.
Triple G probably put the beats on Berlanga. I ain't even going.
Triple G in his prime, yeah. And not for nothing, Edgar Berlanga working on his defense. You seen that clip? He was doing the moves, trying to like Pernell Whitaker.
Yeah, but come on.
He ain't Pernell Whitaker.
He's not doing that
It's
in no real.
crazy. This era, and I hate to say it, but I can say it because I'm Puerto Rican. This is not.
You went out again, Lo. Your audio went out again. Beth Daniel said Triple G would beat him. I know Canelo. I know Triple G in his prime would stop Berlanga. I know that. Way too strong. Even at 160, too strong.
You can hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, what I was saying was man, Edgar Berlanga, they could have gave him somebody else, bro. Anybody.
I tell you.
Shane Mo,
Yeah, Cigar Talk was talking about he trying to get back in the win column. Bro, there's ways to there's better ways to get in the win column, brother. Like this is inexcusable.
they could have gave him the dude that fought Rosado twice. Beck the Bully.
Well, that ain't no tune up. And he might not get in the win column fucking with Beck.
Now, I got Rosado beating Beck the Bully, man.
Well, Rosado did beat Beck the Bully, but he also lost to him in the rematch.
Oh, that's what I was saying. It's sad that we haven't had an elite level, pound for pound level type Puerto Rican since Miguel Cotto. That's crazy, man. I tried to make Shakur Stevenson Puerto Rican at one point. I was getting behind him with the El Shakur stuff, you know what I mean? But Shakur don't want to rep us the way that we were trying to rock with him. So
Your signal ass, low. You gonna have to wait till you go to the crib or something. Wait a minute, you all right? DJ Rush said, Mazuma, is it fair to compare Berlanga and Rolly Romero to each other? Both are in positions no one would have picked or thought they should be in. I believe that they both had boxing establishment behind them. Well, I agree with that last sentence. You know what I'm saying? Um, they both have boxing. I think you meant to say like backing. They definitely had backing. You know, Berlanga, he was with Top Rank. Went from Top Rank to Matchroom. Both of them are powerhouses in the sport of boxing. Rolly Romero, you know, from what I heard, he's not with Mayweather Promotions anymore, but he's with Al Heyman, who is a powerhouse in the sport of boxing, and has put him in some prestigious situations that he might have not been deserving of. You know, I can't tell a man what he deserves and what he don't deserve. I don't know how hard Rolly worked for his, but that man has won a regular WBA title at lightweight, got a legit world title at 140, and he hasn't really beat anybody notable. You feel what I'm saying? So, is it fair to compare them? You know, to an extent, but on some real shit, at least Rolly Romero fought elite level motherfuckers, bro. Like he fought a Eastside Cruz, he fought a Gervonta Davis. You know, Berlanga fought a Canelo Alvarez, but who wouldn't fight Canelo Alvarez? It's pretty much a sweepstakes, you know, when you get selected to fight Canelo Alvarez. You feel me? And another thing, you know, Rolly actually won a world title. You know what I mean? Like Berlanga running around talking about how he a superstar, and that man ain't never have no legit world title around his waist. So I could see how you could compare them. You know what I mean? Because they both in positions that we would have never thought they would have been in. They got good backing behind them. I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, Rolly accomplished something that Berlanga has yet to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I see what you're saying. That was a great comment, though. Rush, salute. Yeah, Beth. Yeah, Beth. That's exactly what happened. Berlanga celebrated after losing to Canelo. He wanted to be applauded for making it 12 rounds with Canelo. Niggas want participation awards. That's how you know he a loser. That's how you know he a loser. If niggas want to be celebrated for their effort instead of winning, they're a fucking loser, bro. I never, bro, if I got the shit beat out of me for Canelo Alvarez for 12 rounds, I don't need nobody applauding me or telling me good job. No, I didn't do a good job. I got smoked. I'm gonna take this bread. I'm gonna enjoy this money. But I don't need nobody, you know, validating me or telling me, oh man, you did a good job, man. You showed a lot of heart. I don't need nobody telling me that. Bro, I lost. The fuck is there to congratulate? What the fuck is there to be positive about? That's just me. And that the reason why um I have that mentality is because I'm used to winning. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not here to lose. I don't give a fuck what we play. Nigga, we could be playing double dutch in the backyard. Nigga, I don't want to lose. We play dominoes. I don't want to lose. I'm not somebody who will ever be okay with losing. And I don't want to be celebrated for putting on a good effort. I want to be celebrated when I win. Fuck effort. You feel what I'm saying? That's just me though. Yeah, exactly. I'm a real competitor. Yo, Lo, you back?
I'm back. Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, all right. What you had on your mind? You remember?
Huh?
I said, what you had on your mind? You remember?
Yeah. I was saying that we haven't had a Puerto Rican elite fighter in a long time, and I don't know what's going on. The gyms in Puerto Rico, I don't know what's going on, man. Like
I think
it's
we in the
crazy that,
development. I think we in the development stage right now.
bro. We've been in the development stage since Miguel Cotto, man. That was the last one.
Not necessarily. We had world champions after that, but
Nah, man.
talking
Not
about like
elite, not pound for pound, not pound for pound level, top
we got
10.
a man. We got a man in Serrano. Xander,
We
Xander,
talk. Come
Xander
on,
cooking
man.
up.
Come on, man.
Oscar Collazo, he doing his thing at 105.
I mean, when I'm talking about, you have to understand. Shout out to those fighters we just mentioned, but with the exception of Serrano, because she is special. But we talk about the men's boxing right now.
Okay.
We haven't had a special fighter, bro. A special Puerto Rican that's been on a run holding it down. Like we had Cotto. After Cotto, we thought Wanma was gonna be all right. Wanma turned out to not be that good. Then we had the prospect Felix Verdejo. He turned out to be more more interested in street life and got his career messed up. We had Thomas. We thought we had Thomas Delorme. Turned out to not be that good. We had Alberto Machado. He got knocked out by a Mexican construction worker. He wasn't that good. You know what I mean? We had Subriel Matias. For me, Subriel is gonna go down like Juanma Lopez. As soon as he fight a fighter with skill and power, he ain't gonna last too long. He already got beat.
He beat the shit out your boy Tio.
Hell no, Tio would ice man.
He
Tio
ain't
would do
ice. He
soup,
not ice the super real.
bro. Tio would do Subriel Matias the same way Sugar Shane Mosley did Antonio Margarito, bro. I'm
Cat.
sorry to say.
Nigga,
I'll
he ain't
take the Puerto Rican flag off him and put it on Tio, man.
Not nothing like no fucking Sugar Shane Mosley, bro.
And Subriel's not like Margarito. He worse than Margarito. He don't got Margarito's chin.
Okay, and Tio don't got he don't got what Shane Mosley had neither.
He's a similar fighter. He got speed and athleticism, power, slickness. But that's neither here nor there. The point is we don't have an elite level
He
Puerto
not
Rican.
durable like Shane, and he can't take a punch like Shane.
He got better defense than Shane though. But like I said, yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. There's only one Puerto Rican that I do see right now that I'm impressed with. Let me take that back, but he's still a prospect. Kid named Jonathan La Roca Lopez. That kid looks like he's the truth. He looked like a combination of Javante Davis and Shakur Stevenson. And he's training with Eddie Reynoso. Let's hope he becomes the one, man. Based on the eye test, he looked like he the real deal.
Ain't that kid Keith Cologne on the come up too? I've been hearing about him.
Yeah, I'm talking about special. Like when I see Miguel Cotto fight, when he had just 3 fights, I knew he was gonna be great.
Based off that, then it's too early to say that kid you mentioned special. We don't know if motherfuckers
No,
special until they do special shit.
no, but you can tell like by like looking at certain things they do. Like he got the special effects. You know what I mean? Like you could tell. Example, we seen Boots before Boots fought anybody, and off the eye test, we seen that he's special. You feel me? Like
Okay.
I haven't seen nobody really that you look at them, you're like, wow, we just gotta see them in front of somebody good, but you can see everything there. Felix Video looked at sort of, you know what I mean, special at one point, but then I don't know what happened to him.
He did. He just, I mean, he got it. He was getting into shit he ain't need to get into.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, but Verdejo did look special, bro. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie to you,
he had highlight reel knockouts and everything.
bro. He was the truth. I tell you, Verdejo is the truth, dog. That's why I like watching that shit, bro. That shit broke my heart. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He got knocked out by the Argentinian dude, and then he came back and got crushed by Nakatani. That was sad.
Bro,
He went face down, ass up.
he was beating the shit out of Nakatani too. That's what pissed me off. He was beating his ass.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, yeah, man. I don't know, man. I hope. I mean, the optimistic side of me makes me believe that Puerto Rico in the development stage right now, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I
Let's
mean we're gonna get one.
see
Just
what Xander.
when.
Let's see what Xander do.
You know what's crazy? If Xander had Berlanga's power, he'll be a star. He don't got Berlanga's power, but he got better fundamentals.
Yeah, he a better combination puncher. I think he got better defense. Well, he definitely got better defense than Berlanga. He got the fundamentals down, and I like how he's versatile with his offense. Like he go to the body, head, body. Like he's not very like his combinations are textbook, but he's not necessarily predictable. So I like that about Xander, but I think the problem is I think they holding his hand just a little too much, low. I think that
Well,
they I think they
he
baby.
tried to fight Virgil.
I know that I'm talking. I'm not talking about him because I'm sure I'm not talking about him not believing in himself or him deciding to fight. His level of competition because he fighting the boy Spalmer next. And Spalmer, an undefeated dude, from what I understand, and he's dangerous. But it's definitely his best opponent to date. But what I'm saying is, I feel like Top Rank, his matchmakers, I feel like they holding his hand just a little too much. You know what I'm saying? And them matchmakers usually know shit that the fans don't know.
He ain't ready. That's what it is. Top one. What I will say about Top Rank, when it comes to
They
moving
be knowing.
prospects, they know what they're doing. You got certain prospects that are so special you can fast track them. He's not that one. And the reason why, look at the division he's in. If he was a smaller weight fighter, maybe they would have, moved him faster. But you at 154, even though it's not a star-studded division, you still got some strong, tough fighters there. And you're not a big puncher in those weight classes. You're not gonna do that good, man. Like I said, you got certain guys that are fast track, like Keyshawn Davis, fast track. Shakur Stevenson, fast track. T.O. fast track. Loma, and it goes on for years. Fernando Vargas, I could go on, man. And then you
Right.
got certain fighters that you got to take their time. Even Canelo took a while. You know what I mean? Canelo had 30-something fights before he became a champion. And look at him now.
Yeah, there was but that's Golden Boy recipe, point blank, period. They love to take their time with fighters. You know what I'm saying? They don't really, I can't name any Golden Boy, fighters that they fast track. You know what I mean? Especially like in this era, like, baby, he was baby and Jaime Munguia when he had him. Baby and
Oh, Ryan Garcia got fast track. They threw him in there with Tank right away. He didn't have that many fights.
that was a cash out though. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
saying like they threw him in there, and plus Ryan was being stubborn. He didn't want to take no other fights. They forced De La Hoya to make that fight. De La Hoya ain't wanna what's this nigga talking about? Let's run it. What you talking about? What you mean open the chat? What you want, a link?
Niggas want to argue. There we go with the weird shit. Niggas that want to argue on the internet. I don't participate in bullshit like that.
Who is Sour Punch? You know who that is?
Hell no. Make sure you see his face at least. Don't be letting niggas in without showing their face.
That's a fact. You right. But no, you make a great point though. Maybe they don't believe in Xander, or don't feel like he's necessarily ready yet, because when they feel like somebody ready, they let them niggas go. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
They fast track Floyd. He was a world champion within a year of turning pro. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, maybe that's what they think about Xander, man. Because these matchmakers, they come visit the gyms, they come watch the training, they hear about the sparring.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So based off of what they hear, and that's what makes them determine who they gonna put them in there with.
Yeah.
I mean, so yeah, man. Xander looked like he doing all right, but and
You
you
know
could
what was fast track lovely back in the day? Fernando Vargas, bro. So they
yeah,
put him in there with the Wolves early, bro. Even going into the Trinidad fight, niggas said he wasn't ready. But let me tell you something. He had wins. He beat Winky Wright. Whether you want to say it was controversy or not, he still got the win. He beat Ike Quartet. He beat Yuri Boy. He beat Raul Marquez going into that fight. And that
yeah,
was his 20th fight when he fought Tito. So he was already a champion. David Reed, another one. They moved him up fast.
yeah. They Fernando had some good wins going into that Tito Trinidad John. That's why I don't like how people be trying to discredit Tito for beating Fernando. They're
Hell
like,
no.
oh, Fernando was green. I'm like, no, he had some nice little dubs on his resume.
Listen, that was the best. Listen, if you want to, people want to give Oscar De La Hoya credit for beating Fernando, right? Tito beat, with the exception of the steroids, because he was on steroids with Oscar. Tito beat the best version of Vargas
Facts.
because if you notice, after that fight, Vargas' chin wasn't that tough.
He was never
Now,
the same.
going into the Trinidad fight, he had a tough chin. Ike Quartet hit him with some bombs and he took him. Sometimes you get knocked down or beat up a certain way, it messes up your psyche, how you could take a punch. You know what I mean? And when Shea Mosley beat Vargas, he was washed up. Even though he was young, he was washed up because Vargas was still doing street stuff.
Right. Yo, Sour Punch, you gotta show your face before you get on here, brother. You don't show your face, you not getting on, bro.
Yeah, that's a Greg Hackett on there. Nobody get on this shit without showing their face. Last time they was the blade that got on his joint.
Yeah, that's something I'm not tolerating. So
Homeboy, he flashed the whole panel, man.
yeah, that's weirdo shit, bro. I don't be understanding niggas, bro.
Mm-mm. Nah, man. The internet opens up opportunities for people to say things to certain people that they will never say in their face. That's why I don't even argue with that shit. Like, it's a waste of time. Like last time you had that dude, you had some weirdo talking crazy. Remember?
Yeah, racist boy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he said crazy stuff.
Yeah,
He called you the N word, something like that.
yeah, he did multiple times. But yeah, the internet give cowards a lot of courage though, for
Hmm.
sure. Nathaniel says Xander got time. He definitely got time.
Internet gives people a lot of things that they wouldn't do in person. That's why this generation, a lot of dudes don't even know how to talk to women because they just know how to slide in their DMs and stuff like that. But then when it's time to conversate, see, when I grew up, and I don't mean to sound like an old man, but fuck it, I grew up where we had to go and talk to a woman verbally and holler at her. Literally have to go up to her and talk to her. Now people just go on their DMs. That's why I be snatching all these young niggas shorties now.
I like,
Because I know how to articulate myself, you know what I mean?
yeah. Yo, sour punch. I'm gonna tell you one more time. You gotta show your face. If you don't show your face, you gotta get out, cuz. So I'm gonna give you the opportunity to put yourself on camera. You don't put yourself on camera, I'm kicking you. So you gotta let me know what it is. He just sitting there in the background and he not showing himself.
Yeah, you might put that on. That might be a transvestite.
Yo, Giovanni, what's going on, brother? Is that the Giovanni I know? But yeah, it is. Salute, salute.
Yeah, I'm going to that Keyshawn Davis fight Friday. Can't wait for that.
If he rumbling on a Friday?
Yeah, he's fighting on Valentine's. Yeah,
All right,
he's
oh
fighting
yeah,
on Valentine's.
all right. We tuned in there for sure.
A lot of people
Yeah,
gonna be there.
yeah. I'm kicking, boy. He weird. I had to pack him up. He weird. He not even showing himself. He just waiting for me to bring him in so he can do some weird shit. That shit not happening. Um, yeah, he probably wanted to troll. Yeah, that's not happening. If you're not showing your face, you're not getting on here. Unless I
Yo,
really know, like low
I
or
seen that
anything.
before. I was on Punch Drunk Boxing one time and some dude got on the panel, right? Homeboy got on the panel, literally took his shirt off to flash his he had piercings on his nipples. Messed up the whole live, bro.
Ah, yeah, bro. Niggas is super weird, bro. I can't let that happen. I
Nah,
can't
shut your whole shit down.
can't let that happen, bro. But did you see? Did you? Let's talk about the next job. We spoke about Berlanga. We said what we had to say. Um, did you watch that video of Luis Nery?
No.
All right, I'm gonna get your live reaction right now. I'm gonna pull it up, and you tell me what you think about this because Luis Nery got into a heated face off with somebody, and I'm sorry if I'm saying his name wrong. His name is Kyonosuke Kameda. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bella Face. She said Nery was not playing. Yeah, he definitely wasn't. So I want to. You looking? You see me?
Yeah, yeah, I'm looking.
All right, bet. So check this out.
I'm gonna put it on my TV also so I can see it on my TV.
Oh shit! Look, the nigga got a
Oh,
spider. Look. The bull got a spider mask on.
Spider Man?
Yo, the bull sour punch. Yo, the bull sour punch got a motherfucking Spider Man mask on. That's how scary these niggas be, bro. That's how scary these niggas be that they gotta pretend to be somebody and come.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, that's
Bro,
crazy. We on the internet, man. Like
cause you was a weirdo.
nobody gonna do nothing to you, man.
Yeah, this dude a weirdo. Look at him. And he really think I'm gonna let him. He really think I'm gonna let him up. Fucking goofy. Look at him. Look at his stupid ass. Look at him, y'all. Yo, he really,
Unbelievable. Yeah,
he
he definitely up to no good.
is. And you think I'm about to let you up? You that much of a pussy where you will never show your face, and your beard look dirty. Your sideburns hella ashy,
Yeah,
and
he definitely trying to troll.
and you got a triple neck, cause you got a little fat neck and shit. You worry about the wrong shit.
Yeah,
You worry about the wrong shit.
he definitely jumping on the disrespect for sure.
Yeah,
Definitely looking like that. Yeah.
bro. Go save that for your mother that don't love you, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? I had to kick
That's
him out.
crazy.
Yeah, he a weirdo. Go save that shit for your mother, nigga. If she even still around. If your mom wasn't busy eating dick, you know what I mean, and gave you more love, you probably wouldn't be on people live trying to act like Marvel characters and shit.
Yeah, that's you know what I mean. That's unless that's a little kid, you know what I mean. But I'm
Oh,
not.
that's a
That's not
grown
no
ass
little kid.
man. No, 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 it was a grown
Yeah,
ass man. He had a beard.
yes.
He had a beard and all that. That's a grown ass man. But look, check this shit out. Check this shit out.
Hold on, let me see. Hold on.
Louise Nery slaps the dog shit. Bang, bang.
Oh, put that back.
Yo, yo, listen, bro. Niggas smack me like that. Fight is over, cuz I'm fucking all that money up. That nigga said, pop, pop.
Oh, he violated. He caught him twice.
Ah! He
He did
loaded
him
up
dirty.
both hands. Yo, Nery not playing with niggas. He fell a drug test. He out here talking shit and getting stopped.
You know who else was like that? You couldn't get in his face. He'll throw the whole fight away. Marco Antonio Barrera.
Yeah, Marco would swing on you though. Yeah, he would.
Yeah, he's
My
done it more than once.
Yorko will swing on you too. He ain't give a fuck. My
Mayorga would taunt you like he'll touch you real quick, but like literally like Barrera, he
Shit
punched.
gotta fuck a fight up though. Like he almost fucked that shit up with Vargas, bro.
Yeah, he smacked Vargas a little bit. He kind of like tapped him.
Yeah, like he hit him with the backhand. He went like this, bro. Like, oh, this
Yeah,
nigga crazy as shit.
he tried that with Oscar too.
Yeah, but Oscar ain't gonna pop off outside the ring. He gonna whoop your ass inside the ring though.
But this dude, Barrera, I remember he punched Kennedy McKinney. That was the first HBO boxing after dark fight. He
You
fought
know,
Kennedy McKinney. That was a great fight.
see that. And then Morales swing on him.
Yeah, he punched Morales. They both swung on each other.
Oh yeah, they was wilding. Yeah.
Yeah, Barrera was. Yeah, you couldn't do that shit.
Yeah,
Get in
they
his
lose
face and talk
cannons,
crazy.
bro. Yeah, they lose
Yeah,
cannons.
Riddick Bowe was loose like that. He punched somebody. He punched Larry Donald in the face.
David Hay, remember he stole off on Chisora? He put
Chisora smacked somebody too.
Yeah, bro. I remember Chisora ran up on David Hay and David Hay hit him with some mean shit. Just clocked him. Boom.
Yep. It's like the streets, man. You know what you can get away with and with who because you see when Floyd fought Victor Ortiz, he was grabbing him by his neck. When he fought Miguel Cotto in the weigh-in, even though they were both very respectful throughout the whole build-up, but at the stare down, Floyd was trying to intimidate Cotto. He seen the killer in Cotto's eyes.
Yeah.
He seen that. You know what I mean? He couldn't
Niggas know
he
who and
couldn't
who
do
not
that to
to play
Cotto.
with, bro. Niggas know who and who not to play with. You know what I'm saying? I remember after the fight, Floyd was talking about retiring. You remember that shit? You ever seen that?
Yeah, yeah,
He was
yeah.
like,
He
no,
said
he
he was
said
pissing
everything
blood.
he hit me with. He said everything he hit me with hurt. Talking about his hooks. And he said, bro, that shit got me ready to retire. He said that shit right after the Cotto fight, bro. Cotto put Floyd through some shit, bro.
You know what's
That
crazy? Even
fight actually
that
made him switch trainers.
that wasn't that fight wasn't that close as far as scorecards. And I was having a debate with somebody, but it was a tough fight. Like I was telling somebody,
A
just
fight.
cause
He took
just
damage.
cause you lose, yeah, just cause you let's say you beat somebody 9-3, it doesn't mean it was easy. It's easy to score. If those 3 rounds that you lost, you took an ass whooping, it's a tough fight.
Yeah. That
In
made
that fight, I gave Cotto 4 rounds in that fight. It had 8-4 for Floyd.
that made Floyd bring his dad back. That fight. He was like, yeah, man, I ain't like my defense in that fight. You know what I'm saying? That's when Roger was starting to slip a little bit with his dementia, his diabetes, and shit like that. So he pretty much sat. Of course he kept Roger around. You know what I mean for like pad work and shit like that. But that's when
He
Floyd.
went to jail after that fight. That's the fight
Yeah,
where after that he did his time, and then he came
facts.
back out with.
Yeah, he did like 3 months. Then he came back, and then that's when he brought Floyd Senior back in because him and his dad was having trouble because his dad wanted to be like the head trainer and he already felt loyal to Roger because his dad was in jail and while his dad was in jail he was turning pro and Roger let him throughout his whole pro career so he felt like he would have been disrespecting Roger if he kicked him to the side and let his dad be the head coach so he was struggling from the loyalty aspect but once he had that tough ass fight with Cotto where he bleeding out his nose and swelling and all that shit. They was like, all right, you know what I mean, we gotta bring defense back in the picture because you can't be taking damage like that no more. And when he fought Robert Guerrero, he was shitty sharp, bro. Defensively, shitty sharp. Robert couldn't hit that man to save his life. You know what I mean? That was his first fight with Showtime, I think.
Yo,
Shit.
how would you rate give me Floyd's toughest fights in your opinion in order. Toughest, like top five, the toughest fights that you feel for Floyd that he had.
Colazo,
What?
Luis Colazo.
Colazo, he never fought Colazo.
No, I'm sorry. The one that they said that it was real close.
Castillo,
Castillo. I'm
Jose
sorry.
Luis Castillo, yeah?
Hey, Luis Castillo. That was a tough fight. Um, Cotto was a tough fight. I can't put it in order. Let me see. Let me think about it.
Yeah, it's hard to put in order.
So,
Me,
um, Shane Mosley wasn't a tough fight. Like Shane hurt him. But I'm not
he
gonna
gave him
say
a tough moment. Yeah, it was a tough moment. That was it.
he hurt him, but that shit was easy after he got hurt. Um, Zad Judah was tough, but only for like 4 rounds.
Yeah.
Um, Emmanuel Augustus, he was he was relentless that fight. Um,
What about Madonna?
I was gonna say the first Maidana fight.
Yeah, definitely.
Uh,
Oscar De La Hoya gave him a good fight too. I don't care what anybody say.
no, that was he. You could tell De La Hoya trained his ass off for that fight. He really wanted to hurt Floyd.
Yeah.
Chop Chop
So
looked like I don't remember the Chop Chop fight all like that, but Chop Chop rocked the shit out of Floyd too.
yeah, I don't remember too much neither how close it was, but for me it was definitely the Cotto fight. The the I got a chance to rewatch that Castillo fight another time, and I'm gonna keep it a bean. Castillo didn't get robbed at all, bro. He didn't get robbed. It was the commentators that made it sound like it was closer than what it was. But that's still definitely top five. Cotto, Castillo, Madonna, Oscar De La Hoya, and I would say Zab. But once Floyd figured him out, he dog walked him. But for those 4 rounds, he definitely gave Floyd some trouble. He scored a knockdown. That was a knockdown. I don't care what anybody says.
That was definitely a knockdown.
He was outboxing Floyd the first 3 or 4 rounds, just
The
counter
speed,
punching,
the
explosiveness,
speed,
yeah, speed.
the speed threw
Um,
Floyd off because
the
Zab,
Ricky Hatton fight was tough too for the first few rounds as well. So Floyd started timing him with
yeah,
his wrestling, But
yeah. I think Emmanuel Augustus is a good name to put there too. Emmanuel was walking through shit. He had Floyd a little flustered at certain points too. They ended up stopping it. So um shit. It's a good one. A lot and that just and me thinking this hard about it just let me know that Floyd really was dominating niggas, bro.
yeah,
Yo,
definitely. But nobody was more dominant than Roy.
pack this nigga up? Cause somebody with a wrench pack sour punch up? This nigga still talking shit in the comments, bro.
I already showed my face, man. He
Yeah,
knows who I
I
am.
know who Low is. Low is my nigga. Like, what is you talking about? This nigga. I told the nigga to show his face, so he he get kicked out or come back with a Spider Man mask on. Nigga's a loser, bro.
You might as well come on with the pool shiesty.
Yeah, like you was better off doing that. I still wouldn't have let you on, but you wouldn't have looked that stupid. Nigga talking about we gay. Nigga, you old as shit trying to be a superhero on YouTube. You're a fucking loser, bro.
But
Anyways,
what you think about the Canelo fight, man? You think Canelo gonna get a stoppage?
oh no, bro. I was doing some research on William Score. I seen that boy had 400 amateur fights, bro. That's a lot of fucking fights. So he of course he come from the Cuban background and shit like that, man. He probably not gonna take too many chances. I think it's gonna be a type John where it's like, you know what I mean, he gonna be on his bicycle, Canelo gonna be looking for him, and you know what I mean, he not gonna really want to engage. He gonna try to box Canelo, but Canelo probably gonna, land a harder, cleaner. shots and probably get a decision.
I got a good question regarding Canelo.
Yeah, go ahead.
Name me his 5 best wins. I'm not talking about impressive. I'm talking about the best wins he had based on who he beat and when he beat them and who they
Cotto,
were at the time or whatever.
Cotto,
Cotto.
Triple G.
Yep, I agree with those two.
Cotto, Triple G. Shit, how about Erislandy Lara? That's not a good win, even though I thought
That's
he did.
this is your list, bro. But yeah, he's on my list also. So far, we on the same page.
Erislandy Lara, Austin Trout.
I got something over Trout, but go ahead.
You got
You got
Kirkland?
one more.
You ain't got Kirkland.
No, man, I ain't saying hell no. Not top 5, bro.
I was about to say. I was like,
So
I know
you
you
got one more. Nah.
I would say Kovalev, but Kovalev was washed, cuz.
Yeah, but you know what? At one point, I was putting that win down, but yeah, the Kovalev wasn't the same Kovalev he was from the Ward fight, but he was still Canelo was still moving up 2 weight classes against a world champion who had power, who was coming off of a knockout win. So for me, Kovalev is on that list because how many guys from Canelo's contemporaries around his weight class from his time would have moved up and done that to Kovalev? Charlo wouldn't have done that. Demetrius Andre, none of them guys would have done that. So for me, that's definitely on the top 5 list for me for Canelo.
So you got Kovalev.
And he knocked him out. Highlight reel.
Yeah, so what I said, Cotto, Triple G,
You said Cotto, Triple G,
Lara, Trout.
Lara,
And this is Trout
Trout,
that's coming off
Kovalev.
Cotto, that coming off the Cotto upset.
For
And
me, I got the same list, but I got Trout out and I got Plant in there because Plant was the one that made him undisputed. And Plant going into that fight, Canelo never fought a big junior, a big super middleweight with the athleticism as Plant. He never seen nothing like that type of style since Floyd. So for me, that list is the same with the exception of I took Austin Trout off of it and I
Trout
got
had
Plant on it.
Trout had a bigger win on his resume than Plant, though.
Yeah, he did. It's arguable because at the time when he fought Trout, it was a dangerous fight for Canelo. A lot of people wasn't sure if he was even ready for that. So that's a good that's a good debate. But for me, I'm gonna go with the Plant. But it's not like you said Shane Mosley that was washed up. That's still a good window. That's top 10 for sure. But top 5, nah, not for me.
Bella Faith said comparing Plant and Floyd is disrespectful. Who did that? You did that, Lo?
No, what I said was Canelo never fought a really athletic super middleweight since.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
slick,
said it, but
slick, bigger super middleweight.
yeah, so that's why you know what I mean. Because before that, he was beating up the Callum Smiths. Billy Joe was athletic too. He was gifted, but that
Yeah.
was a good one too.
Yeah, Billy Joe was a good one.
Top 5 for Floyd.
Top 5 for Floyd wins.
Yeah, top 5. Yeah,
We gonna go Pacquiao,
yeah, I agree with that. Canelo,
Canelo,
Cotto. I got Cotto there. Hell yeah.
Cotto, De La Hoya.
And I got to go with Diego Corrales.
You saying Diego?
At the time, yeah, at the time, remember that Floyd was an underdog, and Diego was knocking shit
What
loose
about
at one
Gennaro
point.
Hernandez?
Gennaro wasn't as dangerous as Diego for me. Gennaro
Yeah,
already had got stopped 3 years earlier by
Diego's a big ass 130 that can fucking punch.
yeah, for me that Diego
Diego might be a
that,
good
yeah, so
Zab.
we said no,
Zab?
not top 5.
Man. No, I'm
Not
just I'm just running them through.
oh
Zab
yeah,
was
yeah, yeah. He got a lot of good I'm talking about like top 5. For me, like you
5.
said, yeah.
Pacquiao, Cotto, Canelo, De La Hoya, and then you said Diego. That's a good job.
And De La Hoya could be debatable because De La Hoya wasn't in his prime, but
He was still
he was
he was still him though.
yeah, and he was still considered a tough challenge. Like not everybody was picking Floyd just like that. You know what I mean?
Bella said Mosley. Mosley was the number 1 welterweight in the world at the time.
Mosley was coming off of the Margarito win.
Yeah, so everybody was hype on Mosley and shit. I remember that.
And That's debatable.
I remember Brian Kenny was like, "Oh, you're avoiding Shane Mosley." Like there was people that was really.
No, yeah.
So I remember that.
That's definitely debatable. You know what I mean? For sure. I got a
Mhm.
good one. What about top five for? Let me see. Let's go top five for Danny Garcia.
Lucas Matisse.
Yep.
We gonna say
Amir Khan.
Amir Khan, Eric Morales. I think that should put him on the map, especially at 140.
Eric Morales is not in the top five wins for me.
But that you gotta understand though, when he beat Eric Morales, that's what really made him like
He was
take off.
unknown. Yeah, Danny was unknown,
All right, so you got Lamont on
but
this?
that's a good one. I'm gonna say first of all, like you said, Lucas Matisse,
Lucas,
Amir Khan. I'm
definitely.
gonna go with I'm gonna go with at 147 his win over Robert Guerrero because that was his first world title there. Um,
Okay.
Robert Guerrero.
How about Nate Campbell? No. Let me see.
No,
I gotta think.
I would
Eric,
say Zab, but Zab was past his prime.
yeah, Eric
But
Morales was to be fair.
it would be fair, yeah, because Eric Morales, even though he was old, he was a champion, and Danny was unknown. It's not like the odds was
Man,
that far apart.
Paulie, man. Paulie, man.
Nah, man, Paulie was a tune up at 147 for him, though.
Just fucking with you. Uh, somebody said Kendall Holt.
Kendall Holt, that's a good argument because at the time they wasn't sure if that was going to be too dangerous for Danny. That he was young.
I remember that. Damn, man.
What about for Miguel Cotto?
Kodo, we gonna
Yeah,
say
top five.
we gonna say shit. Paulie might go on that list.
It's possible. No, it's possible because that's a different Paulie.
Yeah,
But I'm
yeah.
gonna start off with Sugar Shane Mosley for sure. Sugar Shane Mosley.
Shane. How about Zab?
Shane, Zab, hell yeah. That was his introduction. Hell yeah. Zab wasn't that bad at the time. Zab was remember Zab at the time, even though Zab wasn't winning the big fights like that, man. But he did perform and put up a tough fight whenever he was in there with the elite guys. You know what I mean?
Sergio.
And it was New York. Sergio, absolutely. That made him a first Puerto Rican four division champion, and Cotto was the underdog. Even with a broken knee, they still had Sergio the favorite.
Margarito.
Margarito rematch, yes, I agree with that. And now number five for me is between either Paulie or when he fought the Puerto Rican dude that was undefeated in Puerto Rico named Carlos Quintana.
Carlos Quintana.
Carlos Quintana went on to beat Paul Williams right after that.
Yes, he
I don't
did.
know if you remember that fight.
Hey, can you do
He,
Vernon Forrest top five? I'm gonna have to check box rec for that.
yeah, I don't. Yeah, I can't even tell you that.
Yeah.
Shane Mosley, Ike Corte, which I think was a robbery for me. Yeah, I got it. I'm not gonna do Vernon Forrest. I got
So
one. What about Tito Trinidad?
Trinidad five biggest wins. We gonna do De La Hoya,
Yep. Fernando
Pernell,
Vargas.
Fernando. I'm putting Pernell. Pernell got to go on there. So
Yeah.
that's three right there. We gonna do
I go William Joppy at middleweight.
William Joppy.
Yeah, the way that was a big win at 160.
Hmm.
I don't know. He got some wins that mean more. I don't know. Like I like that Joey Boy Campos win a lot
Me
in the
too.
Overcard because at the
Oh,
time,
with 50 knockouts, bro.
yeah, at the time they were both young, undefeated guys. They couldn't have been no more than 22 years old the most each of them. You know what I mean? That's crazy.
Yeah, I think Tito was like 21. He was like 20
Yeah,
or 21. But so, okay, so De La Hoya, Pernell, Yuri,
Fernando,
Fernando, and Joppy.
Joey Boy, and Joppy. Overcard was a good one too, but
I was thinking Overcard. I was thinking Overcard.
Overcard never became a champion though. But Overcard was definitely a big win. In a way, I might have to take Pernell out because Pernell was old.
Yeah, but he was the first one. I think that's a significant win because to me, Tito was the first one to clearly beat.
Convincingly beat him. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah. You
know, I
can't
know
do
that
that.
I know that Pernell wasn't in the best position and he was going through what he was going through. But considering everybody prior to Pernell, everybody that beat Pernell prior to Tito, that shit was debatable.
All right, what about Oscar? 5 best wins. It's a good one. He got a lot of them.
Ooh,
I'm gonna go with the Chavez win.
of course.
Stopped
That,
him.
that's
I,
number one to me.
I'm gonna
Uh,
go with Pernell, even though it was questionable, just to have that win.
okay.
I'm gonna go with Ike Corte.
Ike,
Damn, Oscar was facing killers, man. Fernando Vargas.
he done been through it, bro.
Fernando Vargas. And I'm gonna give Oscar his version of Gennaro Hernandez was better than the one Floyd fought.
Okay. Wait.
Yeah, it take time because Oscar got a lot of them too.
Fernando definitely on there.
Yeah,
Fernando,
yeah, we put him there already.
he never beat Shane. Okay.
Nah, I think he got. I think Oscar deserves to win the second fight, but he didn't get it. So the
Um,
rematch, I had Oscar winning the rematch. What about you?
I gotta go back and watch, bro. I ain't see that shit in years, bro. I ain't see that fight in years. I used to watch them Jones with my pop.
Yeah, I
Um,
saw that fight. I had Oscar. That's what he was boxing him better. He had Floyd Senior. He was on his
said
toes and everything.
Camacho. They saying Camacho.
Nah,
No,
Camacho was past his prime back then, bro. We talking about where they were at the time. You know what I mean? Camacho would go down as one of Chavez's best wins. For me, not Oscar.
the boy Judah
Camacho
said
was
Camacho over Joppy for Trinidad.
no, no. For me, like I said, Camacho's best years were at 130 and 135. It was a solid window because that was Trinidad's first like veteran crafty fighter, former world champion that he had fought was Camacho. Camacho was the first one to take him 12 rounds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, De La Hoya got some wins, though, boy. Okay.
Hell yeah, he knocked out Rafael Ruelas.
All right. Pacquiao 5 wins.
Pacquiao had 5 wins. I'm gonna go with
Cotto.
Cotto, Oscar De La Hoya. Even though Oscar was weight drained,
Oh yeah.
Pacquiao was moving up as an underdog. People thought he was gonna get killed.
They was
So I gotta
scared. They was
put that.
scared for Pacquiao. Even the
So was
people
I.
in the Philippines was scared for him.
Yeah,
Uh,
so Cotto, Oscar.
Cotto, Oscar, fucking Marquez. That was a good one.
Which one? The second one? Yeah, the second one or the third one?
I think just beating Marquez.
Yeah, put them all in one. Yeah. Marquez.
What's going on over there?
That's the washing machine.
God damn, washing the shit out them clothes, cuz.
I got some
Um,
heavy. Yeah.
but all right, so
Keith
that's
Thurman. Keith Thurman
ooh, that's
came
a
out of
but
hell yeah. That was against all odds, man. As an old
Morales
man, we got to think, bro.
he beat
Morales,
he beat the shit out of Morales in that fight. That
he
second
beat Morales when Morales was coming off of that loss to that dude from Philly, man. What's his nigga name? He lost to Zaire Rahim.
Raheem, yeah,
You remember Zaire Rahim?
of course. That's Stephen Fulton trainer brother.
But it's still a good win. Man, that shit jumping like crazy. It's still a good win though because Morales did beat Pacquiao. Pacquiao got him back.
Yeah, he got that shit back.
What about the Margarito win?
Ooh. He essentially ruined Margarito's career with that injury.
Yeah, I mean it was big because for me, Pacquiao made history, but Margarito wasn't really a champion, and you can't compare Margarito as far as legacy wise to what Eric Morales was. You know what I mean? But as far as it being a dangerous fight against a dude that's big, yeah. But I gotta go with Morales. Yeah, Morales,
Judah,
Keith
Judah,
Thurman.
Judah Israel said, I don't know how big the Thurman fight is for Pacquiao catching Thurman off an elbow injury.
It don't matter, bro. Thurman was deemed as a dangerous fight. A lot of people thought the old man was gonna get knocked out by the young
Man,
fighter.
that welterweight. He was a WBA super champion and all.
Tim Bradley was a big win too. Nobody really beat Tim Bradley up to that point.
Well, nobody beat Tim Bradley. The only person I've ever beaten Tim Bradley in his entire career was Pacquiao.
Yeah. Pacquiao was favored though. He was favored.
Oh yeah, of course. He beat him two
What
times.
about
He beat Bradley 2 times.
for me? He beat him all 3 times for me. But yeah.
I mean, yeah. But like on paper, beat
All
him
right,
two.
Pernell Whitaker.
All right, let's take a look.
I'm giving him Chavez, even though it was a draw. That shit was so much of a robbery. I don't even acknowledge the draw. For me, I'm giving him Chavez. I'm giving him Buddy McGirt.
I was gonna say Buddy. That was the first one that
I'm,
popped
give,
in my head.
I'm giving him Azuma Nelson. I'm giving him. He got a lot of good ones too. I'm giving him when he went to 154. He beat the Argentinian dude, Julio Cesar Vasquez.
George Paez.
No, he's
Zoom.
good, but that's not a top 5.
Yeah, I see them. I see the. He beat Roger.
Rogers, one of them. It could be or Jose Luis Ramirez.
Yo, Pernell fought an 11-0 in his pro debut. I did not know that. That's fucking insane. Yo, niggas not doing that, bro. Niggas is not doing that. Who y'all know fight 11-0 in your pro debut and stop him in 2 rounds? That nigga Pernell goated, bro.
What about Lomachenko?
Lomachenko, what about him?
5 best wins.
Gary
Gary Russell Jr.
Gary Russell, probably going Nicholas Walters.
Yeah, I'm giving him Rigo too. Even
Rigo.
though he's old.
I was about to say it, but I don't want to give him that credit. That's just me hating though. Okay, so I said Gary Russell, Nicholas Walters, Rigo. Somebody said
Jose
Leonard.
Pedraza?
I was thinking
No,
Pedraza.
no, Linares. When he beat Linares had momentum going into that fight. Hell yeah.
He said Jason Sosa. Nah,
man. How many we got? We got 4, right? We got Gary. We got Nicholas
Gary
Walters, Rigo,
Walters,
and I'm
Rigo,
giving him Linares.
Pedraza. So Pedraza and Linares.
Now I'm taking Pedraza out. Wait, let me see. We got Gary, Rigo,
Cambosis? I ain't giving him Cambosis.
Walters.
Cambosis?
Yeah, Gary.
Yeah. So we said Gary Russell, Nicholas Walters, Rigo, and then you said Linares. So we got one more.
Yeah, I can't put Cambosos there because at the time he beat him, he was Cambosos was there for Devin. But let me see for Loma.
Pedraza there. We not putting Luke Campbell.
Pedraza only had lost to Tank Davis. We could put Luke Campbell, but Pedraza was a champion. I'm gonna go with Pedraza.
Pedraza won belts in multiple weight classes.
Yeah, Pedraza. Pedraza wasn't getting watched by everybody at that time yet.
How many weight classes Pedraza got? Just 2, right?
Yeah, but he fought at 140, but he was a champion at 130 and 135.
135, yeah. By the time he got to 40, he was already. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right, Devin. You mentioned Devin, top 5. Even though they still got short, they're still young in their career, but Devin's one of the ones that got a decent resume for one of the young guys. So
Loma.
You said Cambosos, Loma, Regis.
No, I didn't even say Cambosis, but yeah, that's what made him undisputed. So we gonna go.
Yeah. At the time, Cambosos was coming off the biggest win of his life.
Of course. So Cambosis, Loma, Regis. We gonna go Fuck. Then after that, it get a little sketchy. Um,
Um, I
can
would
you
say
put
Linares
Naras?
maybe,
Yeah,
huh?
that's what I was about to say. Naras, and then
Linares.
shit,
I would go with JoJo.
Jojo Diaz. At the time, Jojo Diaz was alright, but he was already like getting multiple. He was running up them losses like a motherfucker.
Nah,
But
at that time when he fought Devin, JoJo's only lost. No, JoJo had came off beating Tevin Farmer, bro. I think that was a good win for Devin. JoJo turned out to be nothing after that. Remember, before that, he lost to JoJo lost to Gary early in his career. He
okay,
beat Tevin Farmer. Yeah, I'm gonna go with JoJo. That's
I'm
and
thinking
once again,
the losses he picking up now. All right,
okay.
yeah, Jojo,
Tio,
Tio, Richard Comey,
Loma,
Richard
Comey,
Comey, Loma, Josh Taylor, uh,
Jermaine Ortiz,
Jermaine is Jermaine,
Sandor.
Sandor Martin.
Yeah, Sandor. We retired Mikey Garcia. Don't be surprised if Sandor beats the Dominican Bull this time coming up. What's his
You talk-
name? The champion.
yeah. You talking about that's how you know I'm tired. I was just talking about this Nick Puello.
Javante Davis now. What's up?
You talking about Puello.
Yeah.
Um, Tank best wins Pedraza.
Pedraza Ryan.
Come on, man, Ryan.
No, you come on. What do you mean? Come on. Ryan did
Mario
what he
Mario Barrios. He came back and became world champion. So I'm gonna put
yeah.
Barrios there.
No, yeah, I got Ryan and Barrio for me.
Ryan,
Pedraza,
uh, shit, Leo Santa Cruz.
Leo. That's crazy because I didn't give Leo a chance at all in that fight, but
A lot of niggas we ain't get, a lot of niggas take fault we ain't give a chance. I ain't even give Ryan a chance. For real,
bro,
for
I gave Gamboa more of a chance than Rigo. I mean, than Leo.
Gamboa. Damn, is Gamboa one of the best wins on his fucking resume? Wait, who we mentioned? We
We
said
said Leo. We
Leo,
said
Ryan,
Leo,
Draza,
Ryan,
Barrio.
Pedraza, Mario.
All right, so who the fifth one?
I would have said your homie Rolly, but nah. It was anticipated though, because Rolly talked himself into that fight,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna say Rolly though. That went aging like dog shit right now. Until Rolly, I hope Rolly do something with Ryan, but
I
yeah,
hope
I'm
so.
gonna go with the list we got. Frank Martin, nah, right?
Nah.
No, Pitbull Cruz. There we go, Pitbull.
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 All right, we could
Yeah,
go.
Pitbull.
Yeah, we could go Pitbull. He came
Yeah,
world champion after that.
yeah, that went age though. Okay.
All right.
Again, I go to show you, Tank's resume don't even. Tio and Devin got a better resume than Tank, and they've been fighting less than him. It's crazy.
Anonymous said Leo, Ryan, Pedraza, Barrios, Pitbull. Yep, that's the list we got, brother.
What about Shakur? Let's get Shakur's resume.
Uh, Oscar
Uh,
Valdez,
yep.
Jamel.
Jamel Herring,
We gotta go. I mean, damn. Then after that, it's a
De
little
Los Santos,
De Los Santos. Yeah, we gonna definitely put him there. Joette.
Joel Gonzalez.
Uh huh.
Yeah,
And
Joel Gonzalez.
and then
I would go with
for you.
you know which one I might go with. I was gonna say the Brazilian cat, but I'm gonna go something further. I'm gonna give him Christopher Diaz because at the time when he fought Christopher
Hell
Diaz,
no, he ain't nowhere no constant.
nah, bro, nah. At the time when he fought him, right? At the time, Shakur only had like 11 fights, and a lot of people thought it was a danger. It was crazy. He came to the gym. He came
Bro,
to Mendez gym.
I'm familiar with Christopher Diaz. We got mutual family members. He from Barranquitas. That's where my mom from. I'm not putting him over Conceição. Conceição is a better fighter than Christopher Diaz. But I understand what you're talking about. Like Shakur was early in his career.
Yeah.
Christopher Diaz was
At the
dangerous.
time, that was a dangerous fight, according to people that were saying that Christopher could punch. He was knocking people out. He only had that one loss to that Japanese dude.
Yeah.
You know, conscious side. I don't know what the odds were, but more people gave Diaz a shot.
Yeah, but I think that was just because Shakur was considered green at the time. I don't think it was because he was necessarily more dangerous than Conceição. Didn't Conceição had that controversial loss to Valdez
Yeah, he did.
before Shakur fight?
Yeah.
Shakur completely outclassed him. To this day, I haven't seen nobody out.
Conscious I gave him a decent fight. I mean, because Shakur beat him, but he hit Shakur in that fight a few times. Like, they were going at it. Shakur was banging it out
I
with
was
him.
gonna say I ain't seen nobody outclass Conceição like that. I think Shaki outboxed the shit out of him that first round. Um, yeah, I'm gonna put Conceição over Christopher Diaz, but I see what you mean though. I see what
Yeah,
you.
based on
Yeah,
because that's what you tried to pull that first two with Canelo. You threw in Austin. Well, Austin Trout was a champion. It was different. So I take that back.
yeah. Austin Trout was dangerous, but fucking who else? Who else, y'all? Who else should we do?
Julio Cesar Chavez. Let's see how far your knowledge is on that one.
That's a little too far back for me, but
I could give you Chavez off the top. I'm older than you.
yeah. Go ahead. Let me know.
I'm gonna give you Camacho,
I was
Edwin
thinking.
Rosario. Yeah,
Yeah,
Edwin Rosario, Meldrick Taylor, Roger Mayweather,
that's four.
and I might give him Jose Luis Ramirez.
Yeah, we talking about Edwin Rosario. Yo, y'all know about Edwin Rosario? That nigga was a fucking savage, bro. I was watching his fights.
Yeah, Rosario could punch.
Ed,
Like if
Edwin
you
used to
being,
stomp shit, bro.
being that you a trainer, I'm pretty sure you tell your student, your pupils, guys you training to watch certain guys. Rosario is the kind of guy to watch to learn how to really punch with torque and like sit down on your punches and turn your punches over. Rosario's technique with his punches was crazy. Rosario was a puncher for real. Rosario for me is like top five biggest punches ever at 135. Like for me, top five in 135, not in no order as far as power, knockouts.
Bro,
Tank Davis.
bro, he almost put Camacho out. You seen
Yeah,
that shit?
yeah, yeah. Like I
Bro,
said, for me,
slumped
135 biggest
Camacho.
punches of all time.
Bro, and Camacho had a fucking 10.
Duran, Tank, Rosario. I'll say Oscar De La Hoya.
How about
And
Shane?
no, top five, no. Shane's
35?
up there, but not top five though, man. I got Shane in the top 10.
You got Tank over him at 135 punching?
Hell yeah. Based on what Tank is doing right, I mean, right now, yeah. At the moment,
He
yeah,
get
I got Tank over him.
cuz oh god.
Shane's competition at 135 wasn't really all that. His competition was better when he moved up in weight.
Javante Davis talking shit to H2O on social media right now.
I don't care about that. I'm with you. Javante got the best resume on Twitter, man.
Yeah, Lorenzo said Shane was 34-0 with 32 knockouts at lightweight.
I mean, that's what you want to throw him in there. That's a good pick. I'm not against it. I'm just trying to think who else.
That's fucking insane, bro. That's why, like, I be talking about how Shane Mosley one of the greatest lightweights of all time. A lot of people don't be trying to hear me though.
He is, but like I said, he didn't have the competition to really solidify that legacy. He was dominant from what we've seen, but he
Roy,
wasn't fortunate enough to have the resume.
Roy's best wins: Bernard Hopkins,
Ro- James Tony,
James Toney, John Ruiz.
Virgil Hill,
Virgil, probably. How about Tarver? Let me think.
Virgil Hill for sure. That's one of them. He
Virgil
broke
Hill.
that nigga rib with the right hand to the body. Right?
Yeah, he
Yeah, that's when
chopped,
he became the
chopped.
light heavyweight champion.
Bah. Yeah.
Nobody ever did that to Virgil.
This ain't top five, but you know what fight I love watching? Where Roy beat the shit out of Vinny.
That's a mismatch. But Vinny was part of that.
Bro, that
that
was an elite level ass whoop. Bro, that was like a
yeah,
god
but
ass whooping.
bro, Camacho whooped his ass. That tells you Vinny was a lightweight. Vinny is part
Oh, no, look,
of
yo, that's a good Montel Griffin.
Montel Griffin. I don't know.
Is he
He
over
also
Tarver?
be
Is that win bigger than Tarver?
no, because look what Tarver went on to do.
Hmm,
I don't know. Antonio Griffin beat James Tony twice.
he did. Montel Griffin. You know, he just walked into our gym one day, bro. The most random shit. I don't know what he was doing in Philly. He didn't call nothing. Montel just walked in and was like, "Oh, what's going on?" My dad was like, "Oh shit, you Montel Griffin?" He was like, "Yeah." And then they just spoke for like he was at our gym for like 2-3 hours, bro, just chopping it up. He signed one of our gloves, left. We never seen that nigga again. It was the most
Wow.
random shit. Meldrick did the same shit, bro. Meldrick just he stopped. He ain't walk inside the gym, but he literally drove past, saw us, pulled over, and was talking to us.
He came hard to talk to y'all.
Yeah, I know, but it was dope. He was just driving up past our block, saw us, pulled over, and was chopping it up with us.
Top five win for B Hop.
De La Hoya,
Yep. Trinidad.
Tito, uh, Tarver, I think so.
Tarver, yeah, hell yeah. Kelly
Uh,
Pavlik.
definitely Kelly Pavlik. We got one more. You see how easy it is to run through these legends' best wins, but then the niggas from our era, like we gotta really think about it.
Yeah.
That shit
Kelly
interesting.
Pavlik.
We got one more for B Hop.
We could say Roy Jones because Roy beat him, but that was a washed up Roy, so I'm not gonna say Roy.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
about what about the Canadian dude? He beat? What's his
Pascal.
name? Pascal might be one of them. He also beat Winky Wright too. Bernard Hopkins got some wins.
That's why I said he the GOAT, bro. He the greatest fighter to ever come out of Philly. And everybody keep talking that Joe Frazier shit, bro. I respect Joe
I'm a
Frazier. Listen, I respect Joe Frazier. I know what he did. Bro, all time great. You can't mention all time greats from Philly without mentioning
no.
Frazier. But he is not
Listen
great
at that.
for Hopkins, bro.
No, I agree with you 1,000,000% on that. Joe Frazier, first of all, was only a heavyweight, right?
Right.
Bernard Hopkins he did a lot of like all due respect. Joe Frazier's not even on my top 10 all time heavyweight list. How's that one?
No, he not. He not.
He's
But I'm
not.
talking specifically from Philly. And whenever I
No,
talk
he's the
about it,
most popular probably because he fought Ali, but no.
probably the most iconic, but iconic don't mean greater.
Overall, pound for pound, Bernard Hopkins
Mike
is
Tyson,
ranked
Mike
higher than
Tyson,
him.
one of the biggest icons to come out of the boxing world. Niggas, but he's not. He not on my top 10 greatest of all time list.
No, Mike Tyson's on my top 10 heavyweight list. Yeah, on that one he is.
I'm saying like
Tyson's
all
better than
time great.
Frazier.
Oh yeah,
No,
Mike
no.
is definitely greater than Fred, in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Hopkins is not on my top 10 list neither, but I got him up higher than Frazier. But
yeah, no, look, I say all the time. They be like, "Yo, who the greatest fighter to ever come out of Philly?" Bro, it's Bernard
Bernard
Hopkins,
Hopkins, yeah.
hands down. And like people, I had YSM on here talking about how Frazier greater than B Hop. Well, you out your mind.
Frazier was more iconic because of that trilogy with Muhammad Ali. That's why.
Yeah, bro. But if you only hanging your coat up on one man, no,
That's
they ain't,
nostalgia bias, bro. That's like when people they
they
only
ain't
bias because of their generation. I
enough for
know.
B Hop.
So yeah, that's B Hop's top five right there. That's his top
Mastermind
five. He
pissed
said
off.
this.
Mastermind pissed off. He about to come on. He don't like what we talk about with Joe Frazier. He about to come on here and talk crazy. He said, "This is preposterous. Joe Frazier is one of the greatest heavyweight champions ever to live. Gold medalist out of Philadelphia. We
What's your
not
top ten
talking
all time heavyweights then?
about wee.
It's a
All right.
good one. We going in order. We gonna come to an understanding. Now I got Muhammad Ali number one.
Ah, Joe
You
Lewis.
got Joe Lewis number two. I'm with you on that one. Number three.
Where Lennox fall on this list?
Lennox Lewis is on that list, bro.
No, he
We gonna
on
get
it.
to him.
Yeah, where?
Absolutely, he's up there near the top.
Yeah, he
He
up
grew
there.
on me after a while. So
Yo,
we
man,
got we
your,
got
your mic muted, mastermind. If you talking.
we got we said
Yo,
Ali. We got
what's on your mind, mastermind? What happened, man?
Joe Frazier, one of the greatest heavyweight champions ever to live. He's so great. He's gold medalist. Mazuma, he a gold medalist.
Bro, we
that's
not
the
The
talking.
Olympics,
first
man.
one to beat the legendary Cassius Clay. He
He not
beat
great.
Cassius
He not great
Clay.
for big hot, mastermind. I'm sorry. He not.
You remember?
Remember
He got
what?
a better win than B Hop. I'll give him that one. He does have the best single win any fighter's ever had from Philadelphia, and not just Philadelphia in history. That's one of the biggest
He
wins.
might have the greatest win in Philadelphia history. That shit.
Yeah,
Philadelphia history. Talk
But
about it.
I'm talking
Talk
about
about it. We
greatness.
got it.
When I'm talking about accolades, longevity, resume, B
yeah,
Hop
B
got him.
Hop.
B Hop got
Yeah,
him. I'm
Oh
telling you.
yeah. I got to agree. I can't lie to you, youngster. When you're right, youngster. But the takeaway, this guy one of the greatest heavyweight champions ever to live. When he was fighting, they said he was the greatest. Remember? You remember? My old ass was around that time. They said he was the greatest.
Mm.
But like you said, he almost died against that victory. Have you ever seen a guy die in a victory? They always die in losses. Mazuma, anybody ever died in a victory?
Not that I recall.
There it is. Joe Frazier. That's why he the greatest, because he died in a victory. It just brought him back like Jesus Christ.
Joe Frazier's not better. He's not better than Lennox Lewis neither.
No, he
Best
not.
left hook. Hey, Joe Frazier got the best left hook ever in boxing. Larry Holmes got the best jab, and Tito Trinidad got the second best left hook in boxing. Let's talk about it, gentlemen.
You know what? That's a good discussion as far as the top five best left hooks in boxing.
Number one, Joe Frazier. Number two, Tito Trinidad. And right now, Ryan Garcia got the best left hook in boxing.
Roy Jones had one of them too, man.
Yes, he did.
That's all Roy used
Os-
to throw. That shit better be. That shit better be the
Oscar De La
greatest.
Hoya had one too.
Yo,
He
Dilla
almost.
Hoya. Yo, you know who had a nasty ass left hook that I was watching the other day? David Tua, bro.
Oh
That shit.
yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
Hey,
who
Montel Griffin almost knocked out Roy in that rematch, man. Because Roy was not focused in that rematch. He could have got Roy in that rematch if he would have settled down. But he could not. Mazuma, you know
you
he
mean
could
the
have got
first
Roy.
fight?
Huh?
You mean the first fight? The second
No, I'm
fight,
talking
Roy
about the
took him out.
rematch. No, the first round. I'm talking about he could have beat Roy in the rematch because Roy was too damn emotionally going with the left hook. All he had to do was settle down. He could have got him. If Roy don't take him out the first round, he probably lose that rematch.
You know,
Roy got
Montel
his ass.
Griffin pissed me off when he beat James Toney, bro.
Yeah, me too. Who? Which
James
one? Which
Toney was
one? You
one of
talking
my
about?
favorite. He
So
beat James
Montel
Toney,
Griffin,
period.
that was a robbery, right? He should have won that. He should have gave that to Tony.
Yeah, yeah. James Toney was one of my favorite fighters in the '90s.
Tell
Top,
him.
like one of my favorite three in the '90s was James Toney.
I'm gonna
Was
say
start
this.
Trinidad
I'm gonna
first.
say
James
this,
Toney and
bro.
Pinell.
If you watch James Tony and you don't fuck with his style, bro, you gotta be a hater, bro.
Nah,
That nigga was so smooth, dog. Bro, that
James
nigga was
Toney's the one that influenced me to learn how to box. You know what I'm saying? We're watching his style.
bro,
I'm like, I never
James
seen nothing
Tony
like that before.
nasty.
What's the gentleman name that's on here? Mazuma, what's his name?
Low nose boxing. You don't
Yeah,
see his name?
Oh,
dog, we've
there.
been on the panel a few times together, man.
Low nose boxing. Listen, brother.
Yeah, we
When
done
it comes to
chatted up
James
mad
Tony,
times, bro.
yeah, you know I respect you as a man. But look, low
Likewise,
nose
man.
boxing. Hey, James Tony and Mike Tyson, they the ones that fought 18 times a month. Remember? That's why they got the
Yeah,
44 and 0.
Not for not
yeah.
a month.
But like in a year, I mean, 16 fights a year. I mean,
Yeah, they were very active guys. You know what I mean? Especially
yeah.
Tony. Tony.
Yeah, we need
Tony
to
was
go
taking
back
a
to
lot of
that.
tune-ups.
Yo, we need to go back to that greatest heavyweight list, man.
Okay,
Oh yeah, yeah.
okay.
We got we
Greatest heavyweight of all time.
we agreed on
Bro,
Muhammad Ali and Joe
Muhammad
Lewis
Ali,
number one and two.
Joe Lewis.
Joe Lewis. But Joe Lewis number one, right? Then Ali number two,
We got
right?
Ali number one here.
No. Who you got number one, Mazuma? You got to give it to Joe Frazier. Joe Lewis.
I was about to say, no, we ain't giving it to Joe Frazier.
Nah, you in Philadelphia. You should.
No, not at all.
Jack Johnson, number 3. You want to say?
No, he's not better than Evander Holyfield.
All right, no Jack Johnson. All right.
Oh, no, you're right. Okay, I give it to you. Damn, he's good. No nose boxing. He does no boxing.
Jack Johnson, his era was him though.
And my last name is Johnson, so we was owned by the same slave master.
What's your first
and I don't
name?
even.
Man, that's too much, Mazuma. Why you do that? Talking about what's my first? He a beast. He a gangster. He say, what? He say, spit it out.
The fuck? I know my name.
Yo, after Jack Johnson, I'm gonna go with Lennox Lewis, bro.
For real, no nose boxing.
Yo, let me tell you.
Yeah, Larry Holmes is better than Lennox.
Whoa, that's a debate. Listen to this resume.
That's a
listen
good
to this resume right now. Listen to this resume, right? We're gonna start with the old heads he beat. He beat Tyson. He beat Evander. He beat David Tua. He beat Klitschko as a past his prime Lennox. He beat.
You gotta
Klitschko.
say which one. You gotta say which one.
You beat one. You beat them all twins, man.
Nah, one better than the other.
He beat one of them. He beat one of them.
He beat Vitaly.
He beat David Tua. He beat Razor Ruddock. He beat Razor Ruddock. He beat Frank Bruno. He beat Tony Tucker.
Damn.
He beat Tommy Morrison. He beat Ray Mercer. Can I go on? He beat Shannon Briggs. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
His resume was crazy.
Hold on.
His resume was crazy.
Lennox probably got the best resume I've ever seen, bro.
No, not everybody that beat him. Oh my God. He's not better than Oscar De La Hoya, Mazuma.
Yeah, but De La Hoya came up short in a lot of them big fights too.
Okay.
Lennox avenged his losses. He avenged them in spectacular fashion.
He got stopped in both of his losses. He came
so
back.
Based on what Low Nose said, Lennox is top 3. He's on the Mount Rushmore.
I could go more. I could go further than that. He knocked out Andrew Galata when Galata was undefeated.
Oh my God! With a right hand in the first round.
He knocked out.
You got to mention his losses too. Haseem Rahman, he avenged, and Oliver McCall.
And
that Oliver McCall was a bad man though, wasn't he? He was that's probably the best victory. That Oliver McCall.
Lennox also knocked out. He knocked out Michael Grant. Remember they were hyping up Michael Grant. He
undefeated Michael Grant. 31-0.
Lennox Lewis top. It's me, Ali, Joe Lewis, Jack Johnson, Lennox Lewis.
There it is, Mount Rushmore. I agree. You done fucked my Larry Holmes up though. You ain't right, Low Nose.
I got Larry at 5. I know. At 5.
Okay.
You got Jack over Lennox?
Yeah, I got Jack. I don't know too much about Jack's resume, but hearing him so much, hearing his name for so many years, I'm gonna give him his respect. He did so much, not only for the culture, but for heavyweight boxing. He was the first black heavyweight.
Jack gonna have to take a back seat to Lennox.
No, you can't. Hey, that's like asking LL Cool J to take a back seat to Drake. You crazy? Jack ain't on that. Come on now, Jack.
Not comparing no damn Lennox Lewis to Drake. You out your damn mind, mastermind.
I said that's like no, but I'm saying that Jack Johnson is the forefather. So, like he said, he automatically in there for just creating it.
Jack belong on that list. I just don't know if he ahead of Lennox.
See, I can't really go back and forth too much on this because I know of Jack Johnson, but I can't sit here and tell you his resume. I can't.
That's all of us. That's all of us. We don't know Jack.
Jack deserved to be on the list, bro.
All right, we throw Jack in number.
I ain't tripping. You can put him there. You can put him there.
Yeah, number 4, number 5 now. Larry Holmes. You got to put Larry at 5.
Larry top 5.
Okay, what about Larry Donald? You talking about Larry Donald, number 6, right? Larry Donald?
Nah.
You out here. What's going on, man? You all right?
I work with him though.
I got one for you.
Hey, Mazuma, I work with him.
What about Herbie Hyde? Yo, what about Herbie Hyde?
I see Larry David every day. Me and him work together.
Butterbean.
All right, what about Buster Matthews Jr.?
He good. He got knocked out by Mike Tyson. He got knocked out by Mike Tyson in the first round, right?
Yeah. Yo, we got 5 so far. What's 6?
Evander Holyfield. That's too high for him. That's too high. Come on, Low Nose.
My thing is this. When I look at heavy, but I'm looking at the run too. Like what you did, like how dominant was you? Like George Foreman's up there because George Foreman came back years later.
I was thinking George.
Yeah, George Foreman came back years later and did what he did. You know what I'm saying? I got to put George up there because that's
Hey,
George at 6.
how do we? But okay, sir, Mazuma, how do you beat Ali if you were undefeated? He was 40-0 like Tito when he fought Hopkins. How do you beat Ali in Africa if you're George? What kind of pointers would you have gave Big George to beat the great Ali with 2 losses at the time?
Oh no.
40-0. Remember, Mazuma, you're a trainer. You want to keep Foreman undefeated. That's your champion. Do you think you can
Take
give him the
aspirin.
pointers to win?
I would have
Take
told.
steroids. Steroids.
He was joking. No, he's joking, Mazuma. He's not true. He's just joking.
The last thing you want to do is give a nigga like George Foreman steroids.
Right,
Bro.
right. But how you go? How would you beat him, Mazuma?
I would have just told him to, 'cause I think what happened with George Foreman was he was fighting with his emotions. He said he genuinely hated Ali, right? So and he said he wanted to kill Ali. He was really emotionally invested. I would have did my best to try to tap into his mental and just have him more composed and actually pick his shots, not just punch himself out. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh,
if
slow down after the first round. You would have told him to settle down.
like if Muhammad Ali was gonna be sitting on the ropes and just absorbing punishment, I'd have just had George picking his shots.
Okay.
Boom, 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 just fighting at a shooting at a pace that he's comfortable with, and not just being in love with his power type shit, just loading up on combinations and not leaving enough gas for the later rounds.
Okay.
Muhammad Ali a dog. You know what I'm saying? Like he not gonna go out easy. He ain't never been that type. So it's like you gotta be prepared to let your hands go for what? What was that at the time? 15 rounds?
Yes, sir. Because you know why he lost? Because Foreman was so dominant, like Iron Mike Tyson, that they thought he was going to kill Ali. So he was overconfidence, and they thought Ali was done.
Yeah, I just think it was a wrong mental approach from George all around the board. Yeah, I mean, like as a trainer, you can't really you can't really change somebody. Like you could give them mental reps and attempt to change their mentality, but it's all up to the fighter to really change their ways
They gave
upstairs.
him bad. They gave him bad advice. Remember, they told him to knock him out, like Tio in his first loss. Same thing.
Yo, why son? What up? What's on your mind?
No, not much. I'm just listening to the conversation.
Oh, all right. What's going on? How you feeling?
Slow motion, man. I'm all right.
All right,
What's
all
good,
right.
why?
Hey,
So,
hey, how
Lmao,
you
what
feel
up?
about them Eagles, man? Winning that Super Bowl, they on top. Your city is the number one halftime show of the world.
I don't know if you
Philadelphia.
can tell, but me and Mark real mellow because it was a hard night of party. So you know what I mean?
yo, don't include me in that shit, man. Yo,
I
I ain't
see
get
Mark
home
on
for
IG.
bro. You know
Mark,
what's
I
crazy?
was telling you, man, you should have been flipping over cars, man.
Nah, I don't. I can't do all that. But
Great performance by the Eagles, man.
I ain't
Great.
get home. Bro, I was gonna go live last night. I ain't get home until 2 in the morning, cuz.
Hey, much love to y'all, man. Hey, Philadelphia, y'all some dogs. Y'all showed that Bernard Hopkins. Y'all beat him like a Hopkins fight, right?
Yo,
Like a
if it
Hopkins.
wasn't cold, if like the Super Bowl was in the summer, bro, we wouldn't have got home till like 4 or 5 in the morning. Bro.
Hey, man, salute to Philadelphia for winning that. You feel me?
Great fucking night, bro. Great
Hey,
fucking.
so did you? How confident was you going into?
I thought we would win, but you still like when you going against like Tom Brady's your Patrick Mahomes is, you have to have a high level of respect.
Yes, sir.
So like we up 17, I'm like, yo, that's not enough. You know, my kids getting all hype. I'm like, that's not enough. Like that's a bad motherfucker standing there. Patrick
Okay,
Mahomes, like, nah.
that's what you told your children.
Yeah.
Yeah, you told them the truth.
It's certain dudes you just can't play with. You can't play with
Nope.
John Elway. You can't play with Patrick Mahomes. You can't play with Brady. Like you being up 21 points at the half, it's not enough, bro.
Yes, great. Hey, let me ask you this: do you give Crawford a chance against Canelo Alvarez?
What do you mean a chance?
Can he get the victory?
No.
Okay, I respect that, and I kind of agree. I agree with you. I'm thinking with a fantasy brain. A
Yo,
fantasy brain.
here's the thing, right? This is what a lot of people aren't thinking about. A lot of people are getting caught up in their emotions, right?
Yes,
Let's
sir.
just look at this boxing wise.
Let's do it.
Can he stop Canelo Alvarez? No.
Yes, he can.
No, he can't. You name somebody, name the last person you've seen hurt Canelo Alvarez.
You know what I'm saying? We could get him stopped on cut, sir. We can
Okay,
get him
name
stopped.
somebody that you've seen cut Canelo Alvarez.
Canelo's bone structure is not like that. Certain people got certain bone structure around their eyebrows
I'm
and
at,
stuff like that.
Go to elbow. Remember, Holyfield was never cut until Larry Holmes hit him with that elbow and made it a
yo,
very tough fight.
is it possible for him to get cut? Yes. Have you seen Canelo Alvarez cut since you've been watching boxing?
I only seen him cut once.
There you go. Mazuma, tell him, Mazuma.
Triple G cut him.
There you go. Mazuma got facts. That's a fact.
Which fight was that?
I think it was the second Triple G fight.
Oh, when he was on the ropes?
He had a nasty cut right underneath the eyebrow.
So Mazuma, let me ask you this: Did Canelo put off the rematch victory because of the because of the Ali rope-a-dope that he beat George Foreman with? Did he use the same strategy against Triple G and win the rematch?
No, the rematch, he actually walked Triple G down.
Wait,
It was beating
No,
Triple
he
G.
was on the rope.
Hey, he made Triple G fight backwards.
Wait.
In the second.
Yeah.
Mastermind. I wasn't done with my analysis though. All right,
Okay.
so Mazuma said he was cut in the Triple G fight, right?
Yes, sir.
So Mazuma, I didn't see the cut, right? So you saying it's literally been one fight since you've been seeing him fight.
That's the only joint I've seen.
All right. Now, Mastermind, let me ask you a question. You've seen Canelo in there with 175-pound guys.
Right.
Was he buzzed? Was he hurt?
Nah, you right. You're right. I
So
haven't seen it.
what I'm saying is you're asking for a 147-pounder, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Who grew into that weight, moved up to 54 to move up to get to 68 and fight a dude that you've never seen hurt or buzz or cut at 68. That's one, right?
Yes, sir.
Number
Yes, sir.
two, do I think Terrence Crawford could make Canelo look bad? Yeah. But do I think he'll be able to win a decision? No, because you saw the greatest A-side in the history of boxing beat the ever-loving shit out of him and get a majority decision. Did you not?
Please throw that out, though. Please throw that out your break, because that's why people lost money on the Chiefs yesterday. What you saying right there? Don't believe that. Don't go with the history of the judges. That would switch up in a heartbeat. Canelo would get robbed. Don't act like everything is.
Why do you think Canelo? Okay, why do you think Canelo will get robbed?
You know what I'm saying? The same reason.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Oh, I'm just saying because of the money aspect. If everybody got all the money on Canelo, they might rob the bank.
Turkey with Bud.
Bro, if that's what you, I said, if that's what you are counting on, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've given you solid reasons based on historical data.
Yes, sir.
You have seen Floyd Mayweather Jr. Is Terrence Crawford anywhere near the star Floyd Mayweather Jr. is?
He's a better fighter. He's a better fighter, straight up.
What?
No, he's not.
Yes, sir.
First off, I was talking. I said, is he a bigger star?
No, not. No, he's not. No, he's not.
Okay, I said, is he a bigger star? No, he's nowhere near a bigger star.
Yes, sir.
Whether you want to say he's a better fighter or not, I don't agree with you, but I don't need to argue that.
I respect that. I respect what you're saying. You're saying Floyd better than Terrence.
Yeah, I feel like Floyd is better than Terrence, but if you want to tell me Terrence is better than Floyd, that's your opinion.
No, but I'm just your opinion too, because your man said, hey, he 50-0, so shit, he is better.
I'm just saying, none of this to me favors Terrence Crawford. I've seen Bivol beat his ass and got a 7-5 decision. So it's like, do I think Bud can get a decision? He got it. Like Bud has to drag him. Do I favor Bud moving all the way up to 68 and dragging him? No. Do I see Bud stopping him? No. So I think you're gonna lose.
YSM, let me get you on this one, right?
Go ahead.
You understand, Terrence Crawford, everything you said is 100% correct. Now, me as a Terrence Crawford fanatic, he is my favorite fighter, and Devin Haney, but I would say this. I think his life is in danger. One of those uppercuts can murder him. If he get caught in the nose with that joint, he could do a Mike Tyson, push his nose bone to his brain. See, he can die in this fight. This is Apollo Creed, Ivan Drago. But I'm saying Terrence Crawford. No, I'm telling the truth, y'all. But I'm saying Crawford, if he goes in there to win, his life is in the danger. You're right. But if he gets hurt and then starts backing off, he could do the Charlo thing. But I'm thinking, okay, can he pull off the victory? He would be the greatest fighter of all time, based on your analysis. No, hold on. Based on YSM analysis, he just gave him no chance. So that means
the greatest fighter of all time. No, bro. Do you know what it's? Do you know what you have to do to be the greatest fighter of all time?
Jump up from 147 and beat a guy 75-0. Yeah,
you gotta do more than that.
Just what he about to do.
You gotta have a crazy.
Canelo Alvarez isn't 75-0, bro.
He's 75-2, same thing.
Yo, what's the difference? Do you listen? You ever hear of Henry Armstrong?
Same thing. Beat him and you the greatest. Knock him out.
Dude, bro, have you ever heard of Henry Armstrong?
If you knock out Henry Armstrong, great as his defense is in the first round.
No, I'm telling you, Henry Armstrong held belts at 35, 47, and 60.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't place Terrence Crawford above him for beating Canelo, bro.
But check it out. But Terrence Crawford went from 135 undisputed. 147 undisputed.
He wasn't undisputed at 35. He won one belt at 35.
I'm sorry, 140 undisputed. 140 undisputed.
147.
He got 147 undisputed. Then he jumped up 4 weight classes and beat the greatest champion of all time, Mexican champion, Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican monster.
He moved up. He moved up to 54.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's moving up from 54 to 60.
So now he has no chance. Now your limit is capped. Now you about to go sell your You're selling your soul to the devil. But if you sell your soul to God and beat him, and you beat him, you are the greatest. You did that's why Mayweather never fought Triple G. It's not a good fight, sir. You might lose. That boy is 160.
Hey, you really fuck with boy, yo.
I'm giving you the facts, homie.
I'm saying
I fuck with Canelo.
I'm saying you really fuck with this dude. Like the way you talking.
Canelo is 75 wins, 2 losses.
The truth is,
yo, the 75 win shit is crazy.
How many wins he got? He got 75 of them,
bro. Before I get off,
he got like 61 wins, 62 wins.
62 is the same as 75. You ain't getting booked.
Crawford's not the more skilled fighter. Canelo's actually more skilled than Crawford. The only thing that Crawford does better than Canelo, is move on his feet better than Canelo.
They making my point for me. So if you beat this guy that's more skilled with more experience and bigger, you are the
way better jab than Canelo.
Defense. When it comes to defense, Canelo got better defense. This is why Crawford is not as good as Floyd, because defense means something. Crawford is he's not defensively responsible like Floyd in the pocket. He punches with his chin in the air, sometimes with his head on the line. He gets caught with shots that knock his head back.
Yo,
Floyd wasn't getting hit like that.
Is he as defensively sound as Canelo in the pocket? No, but there's other aspects of defense besides in the pocket defense. Canelo's feet suck.
Yes, Bug got better feet.
Upper body movement, head movement is immaculate, but his feet, shitty. His feet's always been shitty.
Bug got better. Canelo's feet is good as far as he got good balance. He's always in position to land a good shot. But Bud is better as far as moving around on his toes, getting out of range. I give him that over Canelo, but that's not going to beat Canelo.
Gentlemen,
Canelo's a counter puncher as well. And he got a better chin and a bigger punch. Canelo going to knock him out, man.
Let me explain this, sir. Hold on, but if YSM, listen, if he's so good enough to jump up all these weight classes and beat the top guy at every one, Errol Spence, and then he beats Canelo Alvarez, and then he retires, sir, he's doing what nobody thought he could do.
That doesn't make you the greatest fighter of all time, though, bro.
But Canelo, how great is Canelo?
I got a question for you. I got a question for you. You say you're a Terrence Crawford fanatic, right?
Right. Based on skills.
You heard of Cassius Clay, bro?
He's a bad man too. I'm a Cassius Clay fanatic too.
Wait a minute, you telling me that Terrence Crawford's better than fucking Cassius Clay, bro?
No, hell no.
All right, but you calling him the greatest of all time, my nigga. Come on.
No, I said if he beats Canelo, sir,
Bro,
why are you gonna
listen,
lie on me?
Listen,
I said if he beats Canelo.
Even if he beats Canelo, he's not better than Cassius Clay, bro.
Sir, hold on, YSM. Did you just hear all the advantages you gave Canelo over Crawford?
Listen. What you do and who you beating two great fighters or one great fighter and one good fighter does not put you over Sugar Ray Robinson, does not put you over Sugar Ray Leonard, does not put you over Cassius Clay. It just doesn't, bro.
Sir, hold on. You're right. Hold on. Yes, respectfully, YSM, you are actually right about what you're saying. Listen what you're saying, though. But you proving my point. He's going against the sport. They have weight classes for a reason, YSM.
I just named a fighter that moved.
Hold on.
I named a fighter that held belts in multiple divisions
but
at the same time.
But Mazuma, I got him. I got him against the ropes. Watch he about to have to take a knee like Ryan got on this one. But you have never named one fighter that has did what Crawford did, jumped up from 154 to 168, beat this number one guy. Hold on, this is the cherry on top. They asked Sweet Pea, Larry Metro asked Sweet Pea, hey, you just went up to 154 and beat Julio Cesar Marquez. Do you want to go up to 168 and fight Roy Jones Jr.? You know what, Pee Wee looked him dead in the eye and said, you know what? That's preposterous. So what Crawford is doing is preposterous. He has no fucking chance.
Henry Armstrong moved up from 147 pounds and beat the man at 160. Did he not?
Yes, he did. Who did
how can I say Terrence Crawford's better than him?
Mayweather couldn't even do it. Mayweather couldn't even go up there and beat Triple G. Yeah, B-Hop. But I'm saying Mayweather couldn't even take that risk going up there to beat Triple G because it was too difficult. Read between the lines, sir. He knew he couldn't win.
Yo, y'all,
Mayweather a genius.
Hey, Mazuma, here's my beef. Here's my beef with Crawford fans right now. Right? No, I got a serious beef because
speak your mind, man.
Because of their rivalry with Earl Spence, right? And there was years of back and forth, right? And they were so emotionally invested when he did whatever he did to Earl Spence. Now they have a delusional mindset, and in the sense of they think that Crawford can do anything, beat anyone, like nobody has a chance. And they're calling for this fight. And they're winning this fight.
Why is him?
Wait.
Let him finish.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
And for me, in my mind, Terrence Crawford should fight Mel and then retire. Because now y'all are literally calling for something that nobody else wanted, that nobody wanted to see, that nobody asked for. And it's y'all that are doing this. And then whatever happens. And Mazuma, you know what the fuck I'm saying. This is not a good fight. And this will not turn out like people wanted to turn out. Because he's a dog. He's not going to go out like the way Mel went out. He's not. Like y'all act like Tom only exists outside of Terrence Crawford.
I'm gonna say this.
Can I get a rebuttal?
Let me say this real quick. I've been letting y'all speak. When you look at these predictions, I'm watching a lot of people. You know, obviously a lot of them close like Bud associates like Shakur and Steven Nelson and stuff like that. They're very optimistic in Bud beating Canelo Alvarez, and that's their prerogative. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what they're gonna do type shit. And more fighters I'm seeing coming out saying that Bud is gonna beat Canelo Alvarez, but you know, they don't really have good responses whenever they say why. You feel what I'm saying? And if they are providing their reasons, I feel like a lot of the time they're not looking at both sides of the coin. They're just looking at what Bud does well. You know, I feel like a lot of them aren't really addressing what Bud is going up against. Bud is going to have to answer a lot of fucking questions in this fight. And if he's not able to answer each question successfully, he cooked. You know, and I said the same shit. If you was to look back at my videos when I talked about Jermell and Terrence Crawford, I posed the same questions. And Jermell Charlo did not answer the questions that I put out there. And one of them is, okay, we talking about how Bud got good feet, right? Yeah, he got good movement, he got better work. That's all sound good. But when you're fighting at 168 pounds, when you're accustomed to fighting at lower divisions like 147 and 154, how do we know that your feet are still going to be the same? How do we know you still going to have that same bounce, you know, on your toes type shit? How do we know you're not going to feel sluggish? You know, these are things. And then also punch resistance. Okay, you're able to take punches from guys at 35, 40, 47, and 54. How do we know that you could take a shot from a well-seasoned 168-pounder Canelo Alvarez? Another thing, Terrence Crawford, one of the best finishers in boxing, especially when he was at 147, right? How do we know that he's going to have what this motherfucker Canelo Alvarez having a granite chin, one of the best chins in the sport of boxing right now? How do we know that Terrence Crawford has the power necessary at 168 pounds?
Mazuma, I got to stop you. One of the greatest chins of all time.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely an argument. I've never seen that. I only seen this man hurt one time, and that's when he was in his early 20s. And since then, this man has stood up the punches from big punchers, bro. Like whether we talking about Dimitri Bivol could crack, Miguel Cotto could crack, Triple G could fucking crack. He's been in there with some good punchers, and he has not looked phased in the least. Even if he has been, I couldn't fucking tell, and that just speaks volumes on his ability to take a shot. And if he's able to take shots from these naturally bigger guys, you know, logically thinking, how is Terrence Crawford going to be able to hurt that man? How do we know that Terrence Crawford hand speed is going to be the same? Like this is going to be an extremely uphill battle for Terrence Crawford. Can none of them dudes and listen, if you're rooting for Bud, if you genuinely think Bud is going to win, that's cool. But you have to really think about these questions before you make these predictions. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just me. Like these are questions that need to be answered. And if not, it's not going to go well for Bud. It's not.
Mazuma, as Terrence Crawford, #1 fan, between me and YSM, you be the judge. Who won the debate? I've been on here before, and I just said on here today, you can't win, Rock. He just said, YSM just made a great statement. He said he has the best chin in boxing history.
I said he has one of them.
One of them. Top 5, right? Can we go top 5?
I can't say top 5.
What would you say? What would y'all say?
No, I can just say he's one. He has one of the greatest chins.
Right. Okay. That's one element. So he got Hall of Fame chin. That's what we can say. Hall of Fame IQ.
Yes.
He's jumping up to fight him. So that's my whole point. If he could defeat that guy, he's doing what he can't win the fight. So there's no way you should bet money on Crawford. This is a guaranteed loss, a guaranteed win for Canelo. Like I said, Sweet Pea cannot go up and fight Roy Jones at 168
for
147. It's the same thing.
I'm gonna stop you right there, though.
Go ahead, brother.
There's nobody in history that could move up and beat Roy Jones. You hear me? So when we're not, no disrespect to Canelo Alvarez, Canelo and Roy Jones, they're not even on the same plane.
Okay, rebuttal. I just got you. Now you just stepped on the landmine. He just stepped on the landmine. So there's nobody in history that can step up and beat from two weight classes, and you only had one fight. Nobody in history could jump up and beat Canelo Alvarez.
No, I said nobody could jump up and beat that Roy Jones. Nobody.
So who could beat that Roy? So who could beat this Canelo from 154? You name them. Name them then. In history of boxing.
In the history of boxing? Roy Jones.
So you saying a 154? You say 154 Jones?
Roy Jones Jr. at 154, right? How many fights did he have at 54?
Probably one.
He didn't have that many, but
he would have got his ass knocked out.
Listen. Canelo at 75, Roy Jones at 160 can move up and beat Canelo's ass at 175.
But like I said,
I'll stand on that.
So I stand on nobody can jump up from
I'll
154
stand.
and beat
I'll
Canelo.
stand on that.
And
Mazuma,
Canelo is
do
the
you
same as
agree?
Roy. I'm saying it's the equivalency. Nobody can jump up from 154 and beat a solid Canelo. He's too skilled. He's got skill
Yo,
and he's the best chin.
comparing, comparing Roy and Canelo, bro. Like Roy at his best.
Well,
Crazy
name a
work.
fighter. Name a fighter that could jump up and beat in the history of boxing that could jump up and beat a 168 Canelo. Who that good? Julian Jackson. Who can do it?
I told you 75 Canelo. You said 2 weight classes. Roy Jones at 60 jumps up and beats him.
Possibly. I'll give you that. But you had to name the best. You had to name the best of all time, and you said Crawford is not the best. He's not even better than Floyd. So you're not even
What?
like.
I got a question for you. What makes you think Crawford's better than Floyd?
Oh, I think he's more dog. I think he has more.
People sleep on Floyd dog, guys.
Yeah, I think Crawford more dog than Floyd. I think he more street. He got more confidence in his ability to win. Just barely though. I mean, because Mayweather got a lot of, but I think Mayweather had more fear in his heart than Crawford. Based on that, but skill wise, you're right. I think skills, you're right. You're right. I fold on that. I take
Who be better opposition?
We all know that. We all know that, man.
No, I want him to answer though.
I'm answering you, Mayweather, no doubt.
Okay, so you telling me about somebody's dog, right?
Right.
Intelligence wins fights. Dog helps you win fights, but intelligence wins fights because you can have all the dog in the world. If you're a stupid fucking fighter, when you get to that top level, you're going to lose. Terrence Crawford's dog isn't the best part of, isn't his number one ability. It's his mind. And for me, Floyd is just a better fighter than Bud.
Yeah,
he's proven it time and time again.
Right. He is ahead of him at this point. He has you've seen a whole career. But I'm saying we have to see if he could go do now this is a Superman feat. If he could be it's like he got superpowers. It's not
Is Usyk better than Cassius Clay?
Hell no.
He beat a 273-pound man.
And I think Cassius Clay could too. The same guy.
Did he do it though?
I would always pick Ali over
I just said, did he do it though?
Yeah.
So with your logic and with the weights and all that, Usyk would be better than Clay, right? He's a cruiserweight that ended up moving all the way up and beating a giant heavyweight, right?
Well, sir, I'm using different rules with heavyweights and light and welterweights and heavyweights.
I feel you, but Usyk's not a heavyweight. He's a cruiserweight, my guy.
Sure, question, sir. This for both of y'all. If he does pull off the victory, stop him, or get the decision, do you think he will change boxing like Steph Curry, where people would be asking for a Nery versus Tank versus Crawford, him to fight big? Do you think the whole landscape of boxing will change, but him with little guys trying to beat bigger guys? What y'all think if he pulls off the upset?
I don't know. Good.
He definitely can influence that. I can see that.
It depends on how it looks. You know what I mean?
Like, what if he really whoop his ass? Like what the hell is this? It'll be unbelievable.
I feel like if he whoops his ass, it'll change how both fighters are viewed. I know that Canelo has more riding on this than Crawford does.
And it'll put would y'all both admit this victory will put him up there with the Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Leonard?
No.
What you think, Mazuma? A victory over Canelo?
No, man. I think like we talking about resumes and shit like that. No, I don't think he touching Leonard though.
Yeah.
With a victory,
he goes in my top 25 if he does it.
Oh, he not a top 10 guy? Both of y'all? If he beats Canelo?
Bro,
you
fucking great fighters.
Yo, it's a lot of and that's the thing. I feel like people is going by recency bias, right? Who has the greatest win in the history of boxing? Man.
That's great. That's a great question. Wow.
I have one guy in mind. He has the greatest win in the history of boxing.
I think you said it before. You said Joe Frazier, right?
No.
Greatest win in the history of boxing. Damn, I don't know how to. Fuck. That's a tough question, man. That's a Jeopardy question.
Who you got?
When you add up everything, how we look at boxing, one dude, Roberto Duran, has the greatest win in the history of boxing.
Yep, over Sugar Ray Leonard. Yep, you're right. 70-1 against 25-0. You're right.
25-0, his natural weight class in his prime, looked at as universally the best fighter in the world and in that class. Right, Mark? And he beat him. No controversy. He beat him.
No, he beat him. Yep.
Beat him. No controversy.
Number two would be Frazier over Ali, but the problem with that is Ali was out for a couple of years, came back. So him being out for a couple of years, it puts the Ray Leonard thing above it.
And Ray Leonard, like you said, it's the either way. Even if he won that fight against Roberto, it still would have been the greatest victory in boxing history. Either way, whoever wins. Because if he beat Roberto, he a bad man. But he should have won because you're right, because of the weight. He should have won. You're right. He the favorite. Gold medal.
Well, how can I say Crawford with his 40 wins, right? I don't even think Floyd's the greatest, mind you. I can't call anybody the greatest because you got dudes that got 100 wins, 200 wins. How can I say your 40 is better than theirs?
No, long as you in the conversation. The greatest is about being in the conversation. Lawrence Taylor, Deion Sanders. You just want to be there. Like these Jalen Hurts. He just starting. Maybe he gets 5 or 6. He want to knock off Pat Mahomes. You see what I'm saying? He got a victory over him.
Yeah,
you go.
Crawford would be in my top 25, top 20, top 25. But it's a lot of good dudes that I just can't. I just can't just say he better than them.
I think he's a top 20 guy though. I think he's a top 20 guy at this point.
Oh, really?
Right now?
Based off of what?
That's too high?
I said based off of what though?
Off his victories.
You think he's top 20 off of his victories? Really?
Man, he's a great fighter. He's not a great
fighter. He is a great fighter, but you're talking about top who's in your top 20?
I think he's better than David Reed. He's better than Fernando Vargas. He's not better than Oscar De La Hoya. I think he's better than Julio Cesar Chavez. I would give him the edge over Julio, and Chavez is a monster.
All right, so wait. We're just gonna do 20 real fast, right? We're gonna do 20 real fast. Is he better than Roy?
No.
Not better than Prime.
Is he better than Clay?
No.
Is he better than Ray Leonard?
No.
Is he better than Ray Robinson?
No.
Is he better than Floyd?
No.
You said he's not better than Oscar, so we have 6. Okay.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Is he better than Ray Robinson?
No, No, don't try to do him twice. You already asked me.
No, I said Ray Leonard.
You said Ray. All right, we're going to give it that. No, he's not better than Ray Robinson.
Is he better than Roberto Duran?
Nope.
Okay, so now we at 8. Is he better than Joe Louis?
Nope.
Okay, so we at 9.
Larry Holmes, not greater than Lennox.
Nope. Not better than Lennox yet.
Is he better than Sweepy yet?
Damn, nope. Damn, you getting me?
Okay, 10. All right. Is he better than Ezra Charles?
Damn, that's my city. Hell no.
Okay. Is he better than Willie Pat?
Yeah, we getting at 15 now. Nope. Now you done ran out.
Archie, no, I haven't run out. I'm saying Archie Moore. Is that arguable?
Oh, Archie Moore. Hell no, he's not. He got the best boxing history. Hell no, he ain't better than Archie Moore.
Okay.
You Archie better than him. I'm a boxing purist, so I'm gonna tell the truth. If you name it better than, I'm gonna say it.
All right. Who else do we got? The old timers. Because I'm trying to reach back and make sure I give everybody proper credit.
Tommy Hearns?
Nope. He right there. That we almost 50-50 now. Tommy got him a little bit because he beat up Virgil here. He a bad man. And he beat Sugar Ray Leonard.
Okay.
That's a good one though. Tommy Hearn's a good one. Almost, but I give it to Tommy. He a bad man. I watched him.
Is he better than Bernard currently?
Nah,
Oh,
hell nah. But I think Bernard could beat him. You're right. He could beat him at 168. He know
All
how to
right.
fight.
Is he better than James Toney?
Hell nah. But that's 20, man. You got me. All right. Damn, I thought he was a top 20 guy.
Yo, you realize how many dudes that we didn't get a chance to name? Like if we pull up all the old timers, and that's why I said it's hard. It's really hard to do these lists because I think we would have to cut them off at like a certain. Because how you gonna compare Floyd to a nigga with 200 fights? How can we do that?
That Pacquiao victory was nasty, man.
I didn't even get a chance to name Manny, bro.
Yeah, I think Canelo is better than Manny.
shit.
I guess that boy be getting knocked out, put to sleep. Losing, man. Hell nah. He better than Manny. Now that's one he better than. He ain't making it. So Manny not tight. And Manny not better than none of them guys you name. He not better than Joe Calzaghe at all.
Whoa. Pacquiao not greater than Calzaghe?
Hell no. How Calzaghe beat Roy and Bernard.
Man.
Real Bernard that just beat Kelly Pavlik right after that.
What you think, Mel? You think Calzaghe greater than Pacquiao?
Fuck no.
You couldn't beat him. He tied.
I think Calzaghe was
Overrated.
Calzaghe was a buzzard. He was picking like he was just he looked for animals that's wounded and dehydrated. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Scavenger.
yeah, you got some dudes, man, that they not scavenging, bro. They looking down the line. Whoever's like the real brolic animal, that's the way they go. That
YSL, he about to get knocked down again. What he just said, about to come back to bite him. He's on HBO begging to fight Roy Jones, 2002, the undefeated, never lost, the fake loss to Montel Griffin Roy. He on there begging. He said, I think I'm going to be the first guy to beat him. So he's not a wounded animal picker. Roy didn't want to fight. He didn't want to go over the whales. Let's talk.
Why the fuck does Roy got to go over the wells?
Knock him out.
Come on, bro. Like, yo, you ain't never noticed that it's always something that, oh, mate, you gotta come over here. We do 100,000 in Wembley. Man, who the fuck are you? The WBO wasn't even recognized at that time. You didn't have a real world title. My nigga, get the fuck out my face.
Thinking like, hey, Mazuma,
Did y'all ever see the John where Kell Brook? This is after Earl stopped Kell Brook. Them niggas met up at like a fight or whatever. And Kell Brook was like, oh, let's do the rematch. But it has to be in the UK again. And Earl was like, what, nigga? He said, I already went over there and stopped you. How the fuck I gotta go over there again and beat you? Like, them UK dudes be so scared to step in the States, bro. Like, I don't be understanding them niggas.
Is that he went over there and got it like Roy Jones should have did to Joe. Take that O, Roy. He got that O waiting for. See, when he lost that O, he should have just been the O seeker. I'm taking everybody's O. Joe.
Okay. All right. So you're saying that, right?
Okay.
All right. So what you're saying is, so Terrence Crawford should have fought Madrimov and where's he from?
I don't know. He Russian or something?
He's not from Kazakhstan. He's from Uzbekistan. So he should fight. Madrimov for Uzbekistan.
No. He did right. He did. Like you said,
nah, nigga, you come over here. Like I'm the guy.
I'm saying as a number one Terrence Crawford supporter, I'm being honest. I don't want the fight. You talking about people that want to fight want to see him get killed.
No, bro. Listen. My channel has a lot of Terrence Crawford fans. And the reason why it has a lot of Terrence Crawford fans is because Terrence Crawford fans hate Boots. They hate his fucking guts.
Terrence Crawford.
You're not the only Terrence Crawford fan. I'm telling you, you check my comment section, right? Terrence Crawford fans hate Uranus. They hate his fucking guts. So I see which one, like, who's pushing for the Canelo fight. It wasn't Mexican fans. He wasn't even on their radar. Mexican fans want to see him fight any undefeated bum that just any bum ass dude, that hasn't fought anybody, so they could be like, "Oh, Canelo's fighting young hungry lions." You know what I'm saying? That's who they looking for. They never asked for Terrence Crawford. They wasn't even thinking about it.
You know, as a Crawford fan, the fight I want is him against Teofimo Lopez, the legend from Brooklyn.
The legend.
Legend.
Ain't he from Brooklyn? I'm in the wrong.
He born in Brooklyn. He damn sure ain't no legend. You want to see a nigga die?
Oh, you know. I'm just saying it's an easy fight for Crawford, and he can retire smooth.
Yeah. So why would you want to, man?
I want him to get out like Andre Ward.
No, I want him to get out, not with fighting Tio, bro. Like,
Mastermind, I'm back in your play, man. I want to see Crawford beat the shit out of Tio, bro.
nah, I don't want to see that shit, yo. That's like that's like fucking Mike playing on a fucking 8-foot like fucking room. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he'll beat the dog shit out of him, yo.
Hold on, Tio is a skilled master of the ring.
Tio, a legend.
Lomachenko.
You said Tio, a legend from
Tio, bro. Terrence Crawford he'll beat the racism out of him, yo.
Did you see what he did to Lomachenko?
That's exactly what he need, man.
Yo,
What happened?
Tio would start wearing a kufi after Crawford get done with him, bro.
Did you see what Lopez did to Lomachenko? Did you see that?
Did I see who?
What Lopez did to Lomachenko?
Yeah, what he did to Lomachenko is Lomachenko didn't start fighting to the 6th round.
Yeah, but ain't no Loma neither.
Scared of that right hand. Thank you. Scared of that right hand.
Listen. Yo, in no world does Teofimo Lopez even win a round against Terrence Crawford. That shit gets dark fast, yo.
Tio going right into, you know how Kell Brook ran right in the bud jab and got wobbled? I see Tio going out the same way, bro.
I want the fight, but listen, sir.
Bang, run right into the shot, right into some straight shit and get put. Swear to God, bro. Tio, like, jumping in.
Yo, I got a question for y'all. Who beats Tio's ass worse, Boots or Bud?
Boots, because Boots let his hands go more. He'll light Tio the fuck up.
Boots is I'm one.
Bud will probably put him on a crazier highlight reel. I think just like for him.
You think Bud it'd be one shot and Boots it'd be cumulative?
I think Boots brutalizes him, like really like takes fight out of his career. I think Bud is sparking, like on some out of nowhere, put him out type shit. Boots, I see him beating the dog shit out of him for however long it lasts. I think he beats Tio, like break his spirit, beat him into submission type shit. So I think they both do him dirty, but in different ways. But I think Boots will do him like really, really bad, like fuck his career up type shit.
As a matter of fact, you're right, man. You right, Mastermind. Yeah, I do want to see that. You're right. I do want to see that. Yeah, you're right. I apologize, sir. I do want to see that. Yeah.
But
real shit. Some niggas need that, bro. Even though.
Please, why didn't he throw a punch to the 7th round? What was the reason, Mazuma?
Who, Loma?
Yeah.
He probably didn't want to get hit with a shot. He
I
feel you. What happened when he started letting his hands go? I thought he was gonna stop Tio in the 11th, yo.
And then he almost got stopped in the 12th. The referee saved Loma at the end of the fight.
And you know what's crazy? Around that time, I was really fucking with Tio. Like
everybody was.
Bro, I was really pushing for him to win, but them later rounds were scary, bro. Loma was lighting his ass.
You know what that 11th round reminded me of, yo?
What?
Bro, he was doing Dev dirty in the 11th too.
Yeah, Loma picked that shit.
He just took it. He took his foot off the gas and allowed Dev to get his bearings back. Yo, dudes hate on Dev and they talk a lot of shit. Dev showed me so much in that fucking fight, bro.
That was a great fight right there.
He showed me like I don't know what boxing fans want, bro.
Nah,
Boxing fans are weird because they tell you they want to do to take risks. They tell you they want to do to be a throwback fighter, and Dev is that, and they hate on Dev. And while Tank is a great fighter, bro, Tank don't take no risks, yo.
He don't. He
And
do
they
not
and they love him and swear all the
he
dudes,
roll them dice like Dev. bro.
Mazuma, all the dudes that people wanted to see Tank fight, Dev fought damn near, or is about to fight. Everybody.
gentlemen, y'all think y'all underestimating T.O. He might be the most talented guy out of the pack, out of that 4 kings. He might be the number 1 guy. He might be not
Most athletically gifted or most talented.
Yeah, he got to turn into the most talented. He's still growing. He not there yet? He's still young as hell,
Bro. Did you watch T.O. against Steve Claggett, Jermaine Ortiz, Sandor Martin? Like, did you watch those fights?
That's what I'm saying. He fights up to his competition. He one of them guys.
No. I hate when people say that shit. No, he fights based on style. Just because Josh Taylor was good, Josh Taylor's style played into T.O.'s hands. T.O., if you can move, T.O. cannot fight you. He looks like a bag of butts. Like, you know how, Mazuma, when we say somebody's ass, no, he's multiple asses when you can move. He's not just one ass. He's a collection of ass. He's a bag of butts.
You know, like Sean McCoy said, Dak is ass.
Yeah. Oh, he's a bunch of asses. Like, when you can move, and that's one reason why he's not gonna beat Africa. That's one reason why he can't beat Boots. He can't beat Bud. Like, Bud and Boots can stand there still sparking. But because they can move, it's just gonna make it the ass whooping just that much worse. He can't cut the ring off because he fights in a bladed stance. He fights in a very wide bladed stance.
Let's talk about this though. Look how dumb Mikey Garcia was, thinking he could jump up and beat Errol Spence. We all knew he was gonna get his ass whooped. It was a dumb fight. You're 39-0, 40-0. You're 11 fights away from 50-0. Why would you just sell your fucking O? Just get them little paychecks, man, and get the 50, man. Kell Brook, the same dummy. 36-0, 37-0. You gonna throw it away fighting a middleweight? You idiot.
Yeah, that was dumb, bro. What the fuck was Eddie thinking, bro? What the fuck was that? He was supposed to fight Jesse Vargas. Remember that?
What the fuck is Crawford thinking? It's the same thing. What the fuck? You just want money. So you selling your O. Crawford is O.
Yeah, that's only a lot of money though, bro.
I don't give a fuck about the money. If only way you sell it to guys if you get the victory. You must win the fight. Losing is not an option to Canelo. You must beat that Mexican monster.
I feel what you're saying, right? But you can't say the money don't mean that when you got 6 rockhead kids. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers, you
doing what you talking about?
How much these motherfuckers eat? Like, bro, like
Michael Speed did that, Mazuma. He did that same stuff he talking about Crawford about to do against. He gonna lay down in the first round. He gonna get hit with one of them uppercuts and break his orbital bone. I hope he lived through the fight.
Yeah, he's funny as shit.
I hope you live. Please, Crawford, I thank you, man. Win the fight. I need you to be undefeated. I need that old. Crawford.
You say he gonna get hit with an uppercut and break his orbital bone?
And I hope he don't get his nose bone shoved in his brain like Mobb Deep and Mike Tyson and them. YSM, help me. He gotta win this shit. He can't get it. Don't sell your old.
You say YSM, help me.
Yo, I'm gonna be tweaking the whole night because I'm gonna, like, in my heart, I don't think he gonna win, but I'm gonna be rooting for him, yo. I'm gonna be on pins and needles. And dudes think something. Yo, people think I'm a Terrence Crawford hater. I'm not.
You just keeping it real. You like
I was rooting for Crawford against Earl Spence. I just didn't say it. And the reason NOE fans made me so mad with their comments, because for me, it didn't matter. I was 50-50 on the fight. But in the weekend, after him beating Fulton, they were talking crazy. So the only way that NOE couldn't get pound for pound number 1 is if Bud got undisputed too.
Hold on. I'm about to give you the perfect analogy. Who won the national championship in the college football? Because Philadelphia Eagles is the Super Bowl champions. Who won the national college football?
Ohio State.
Ohio State. That's where I'm at right now, Ohio. So we got champions on both sides. We got a college champion and an NFL champion on the line right now, live. So check it out. That's the same thing as the Eagles playing Ohio State. Crawford versus Canelo. Tell me I'm lying. Who is the favorite? It's gonna be the Eagles because they grown men. They too strong. They too big. They too experienced.
Yo,
Is the analogy fair?
if it was a 68 that was able to be beat. Now I'm gonna make a point to you, right? You feel like Canelo's the best at 68, right?
No, Benavidez is.
Well, he
Yeah.
not there no
Okay.
more.
Would you favor Bud to go up and fight Benavidez?
If he could beat Canelo, he could beat Benavidez. I will say that.
You out
Yeah.
your mind.
If he beat Canelo,
Benavidez will beat
that means
the
you can take
shit out of Bud. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
not being logical. If he could beat Canelo,
He
he
beat,
could take punches.
Bud beat the other Benavidez. He ain't beating that
He can
Benavidez.
be Jose.
Hold on.
You see that? He can be Jose Jr. and Senior.
Mazuma, put in your math equation. If he's able to take Canelo punches,
Different styles, bro. Even if he was to beat Canelo, it's different styles, cuz.
he can't take the uppercut.
Beat the shit out of him.
He gonna take a knee from body shots, Mazuma.
Bro,
Huh?
Terrence Crawford couldn't rip David
Crawford,
Benavidez picture in half, yo.
I guarantee you he taking from the body shots that Canelo hit him with. I guarantee you he gonna hit that. He gonna taste that canvas for the first time in his career. Yeah, I've been watching him. For the first time in his career, that referee gonna be counting. 1, 2, do you want to continue, Terrence? You good, brother? He gonna taste the canvas, so he got to be able to get off the canvas and still beat Canelo. That shit ain't happening.
He ain't getting off the canvas with Benavidez, I'll tell you that.
But I'm saying if you able to beat, I think he could beat Usyk if he could beat Canelo, because that's how hard it is to beat Canelo.
Nah, bro. Come on.
Yo, man, someone be
Come
on.
on, you wild.
This nigga be tripping, bro.
You don't have a chance, Mazuma. If he don't have a chance at this weight, he don't have a chance against Usyk. He don't have a chance against Big. He don't have a chance against none of them. So fighting Canelo is just like fighting Benavidez. You still don't have a chance. 0 still equals 0. It don't mean like, oh, he got a better chance against Canelo. No, he don't. That motherfucker 168 and he fought at 175. He don't have a fucking chance in the world to win. And anybody tell you he do, don't know boxing. That's just casual fans. YSM know this. He know it. He has 0 chance to win this fight. That's why I'm saying come in with the cut his ass with the elbow, work on that in training camp. If you really want to win, you got to hurt that boy and get an advantage. But you don't have a chance and a fair fight to beat no Canelo. So you don't have a chance to beat Benavidez, and you don't have a chance to beat Usyk. I mean, come on now. If he could take them punches, them uppercuts that Canelo be throwing, that's gonna fold him. He gonna knock him out the ring like Tommy Hearns.
You saying it like Canelo can beat any of those dudes?
No, I'm saying Crawford can't beat none of them. He can't beat the number 3 guy at 168. He can't beat nobody at 168. They too big. He just going for the number 1 to sell his soul. That's what you say. The money. Who can he beat? You think he can beat the number 2 guy at 168? No.
Who number 2?
Oh, you right about that. He can't beat none of them niggas.
Thank you. Thank you. So why you talking about Benavidez? So if he could beat Canelo, shit, you gonna be like, shit, that motherfucker, how did he beat Canelo? How did he take that punch?
Bro, but I don't listen, styles make fights though. Just because you can beat Canelo don't mean David Benavidez. No.
Bro, there's no way, bro.
I
Benavidez gonna hit Bud with a body shot and take all that shit up out of him. I'm telling you.
ain't think Canelo gonna do. Ain't no different.
Benavidez is way too big. He gonna smash Bud, bro. Pause.
Yo,
Do him dirty.
Canelo way too big. He gonna smash Bud. Same thing.
he's a 6'2" Mexican with braids, bro. Like, I want you to think about what I just said to you.
With braids.
6'2" Mexican with braids, bro.
Bro, he cut them bitches. He ain't have him this fight,
Like,
right?
yo, who knows what he into? Yo, you already know he into some shit, yo.
And he popped for coke, bro. That nigga is a wild nigga, bro. I'm telling you.
He was a young man doing cocaine.
Benavidez popped for that yayo, cuz.
How
That's a wild boy right there.
Hey, he was young popping that yayo, man, at 21.
real shit. That nigga was like 20.
He was active, yo.
Huh?
He was a young teenager popping that cocaine. He must have watched Scarface and took it the wrong way. Scarface showed you not to do the cocaine, man. He's wanted to fuck his own sister.
He is supremely active, yo. Hey, yo, he was trying to rumble his manager Pop. Like, he is wild, yo.
Wait, who?
Wife? Why would he do Frank? Frank was a nice guy. He might smash
when he
why is that what you talking about?
You remember he was arguing with Morel's manager, right?
Oh yeah, he said I'm gonna smack the fuck out you. I was like,
Hey, that's Louis DeCubas. That was Louis DeCubas Sr. Louis DeCubas Jr. is Benavidez' manager.
I thought that Louis DeCubas is no, for real? That's Benavidez' manager?
Junior is his manager, yes.
I didn't know that. I thought
Samson's his promoter.
okay, Samson's his promoter. Okay.
Jose Benavidez is better
That's
than
some wild shit. I wonder how that shit went. I wonder
Yo,
how that conversation
he
went.
probably turned to him like, yo, I'm about to smack the shit out your Pop.
That's why he's that good. Only reason he that good because his brother is better than him. He like Eli Manning in them. Eli Manning, motherfucker better than David. He just got
that nigga turned the junior. Was like, yo, I'm about to smack the shit out your Pop. That's
smack the shit out your Pop.
He said, yo, and the way Benavidez be talking to, he said, you keep talking, I'm gonna smack the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, this nigga gangster and shit, bro.
I couldn't believe that Benavidez.
He gave the funniest shit. He gave Morel his belt back, right? And the senior started talking crazy to Benavidez. And you see Benavidez clench his fist. He said, you gonna keep on? You gonna keep on? Bro, that shit had me fucking rolling, bro. He looked like he was about to punch Senior out his fucking chair, bro. He said, you gonna keep on? You gonna keep on? Like he was about to still off on him, bro. That shit had me crying, dog.
I can't believe
savage, bro.
I can't believe Benavidez beat Morel. I had the money on Morel. I lost paper on that.
Me too. I lost bread on that.
Can't believe he beat him, man. That's
I told y'all that experience was gonna kick in, bro.
No, you were right. It was the experience, yo.
That's all it really was for real though. To me. You know what I'm saying?
Morel was Tony Montana. I thought he was just gonna come over here off the boat and just beat ass, man. I thought he was gonna beat his ass off the boat. He like Tony Montana to me. He a bad man. I thought I couldn't see him.
He's still a bad man, but
Morel, this fight gonna make Morel more dangerous though. Watch. Morel gonna come back sparking shit.
That is a Mexican with braids, bro. Different dude.
Morel. He too big. He would knock out Crawford.
Now that I think about it, you don't be seeing many Mexicans with braids.
I'm dead, my nigga. Him and his brother, they into some shit, bro.
Benavidez got Dominican in him too, so that's probably what it is.
A former fat boy too, but David Benavidez, he was fat whooping people ass.
Yeah, bro.
Nobody going.
I seen the John where I saw this clip where some nigga talking about he was there when he sparred Kelly Pavlik. He said he beat the shit out of Kelly Pavlik in that John.
Yeah,
he was like 16 when he was punching on Kelly.
Oh, that's another great champion too, Jermaine Taylor. That was a monster, boy. His prime, 23-0.
Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Cause I bet you a lot of people don't know this shit. So, and then I'm gonna get off live after this. So, Tito Trinidad, I met him at Atlantic City, right? Boxing Hall of Fame. That's when Roy Jones was there, Michael Spinks. It was a bunch of people. So Tito had this long ass line. I got to the front of the line because I knew the translator. So he signed a glove of mine and like 2 magazines, right? So Kelly Pavlik comes up to him. Kelly Pavlik got inducted too. And Kelly Pavlik a big motherfucker, bro.
He is. He big.
He a big motherfucker, bro. I met him. He big. So Tito is like, Tito said in Spanish, because, you know, he still don't know English to this day. He was like, oh, I want you to tell, he told his translator, I want you to tell him this right here. I always wanted to fight you. Why did you never fight me? Why did you never fight me? Tito was telling Kelly Pavlik that shit, bro. He was dead serious. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, hold on. I thought they was about to get. I thought shit was about to go left in that jaw. He said this is one of the fights I wanted. This is one of the fights I wanted. You never fought me. Why you never fought me? I was like, what the fuck? I was like, hold the fuck up, bro. That shit was getting hot in that joint. And like Kelly was like laughing it off and shit, but Tito was dead serious, bro.
He
Like,
favorite fighter too. He knocked out my favorite fight. I still love Jermaine Taylor. He was my favorite fighter, man. That jab and that right hand, he was a monster for man. Damn, Jermaine, I miss him.
Crazy though.
Appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I gotta get ready for work in the morning.
All right, yo, be safe.
All right, bro. I'll holler at you, bro. Thank you for coming here. But all right, y'all. This was a great live. I appreciate you guys very much for coming on here. I'm gonna get up out of here. I got work in a few hours, so if y'all appreciate the live, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, share the video if y'all can. Y'all have a blessed, beautiful night. I'm out of here, man. Peace.